Mr. Know-It-All here, and we got a big one for you today. Episode 150. Got some special guests in the building, too. Scott Vibe and Teddy B of the Odd Topics podcast. And I brought back the returning champion, my social media manager, Tyre Moore. We're going to talk about everything that has to do with current events. We also dive in deeply into this Ebony K. Williams bus driver debacle. You don't want to miss this. Get ready. So proud of y'all for tuning in. I'm so proud of myself for getting to this point. Episode 150 of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast is on its way.
Like it's all I know. 200 on the dash, yeah, that's all I know. Peace beside me, yeah, she bad, yeah, that's all I know. 24/7, I'm out here hustling in these streets. Like an ain't never, you know this shit ain't for the weak.
Nah.
Dolo when I ride, like it's all I know.
I know.
Cross me, I'ma slide, like
Yeah.
it's all I know.
Niggas think they know me, they don't know me at all. You really foolish if you think I climb this high and I fall. Been through everything they said would come and break me for sure. They closed the window, changed the lock, so I broke right through the door. And you should know by now, defeat is what you take it as. I've been in the lab to get a bag like it was Breaking Bad. I come with the toast and crack a shell and then I'm breaking fast. Mr. Know-It-All is here, so don't you change the station, man.
I get to the bag like it's all I know. In this farm moving fast like it's all I know. 200 on the dash.
All right, we are here. We are back. We on some shit. Little pre-podcast and pre-recording and whatnot. We did have a good little conversation about this, about, quality of mics and stuff like that. Today, pause. Today, I'm so immature. Please, I'm immature. I don't give a fuck. I'm going. Speaking of quality of mics, Kelly and Tyre, how y'all doing?
Lord.
This is not a discussion for the podcast.
It is not a discussion for the podcast. I love y'all dearly, but definitely, that's what I said, man. I'm ready to go Patreon.
That's a different Patreon.
I am ready to go Patreon. Niggas can only get this type of conversations behind a paywall. Honestly,
Definitely.
we could really have a deep dive and charge money that some people won't even pay.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm trying to tell some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
and tell some shit that even your
some
significant
people
other
that
be
might
like,
pay for it.
I ain't paying $100 for that bullshit. Like,
That's a great that's definitely a great like business like scale, because honestly that was what I wanted to do, and
Right.
I got that idea from Joe. I seen that, like, once I saw him do that, he was doing like the behind the scenes,
Yeah.
and the conversations that you wouldn't normally do on the regular
Yo, your
show.
mic is kicking our ass, dog.
Oh, you know?
That mic is kicking this.
Yeah,
Yo,
definitely,
I'm like, shit. Like,
And
that
it's all
mic-
about the orientation.
I
and
know
shit.
that shit is kicking ass right now. Go ahead. Say what you saying.
Yeah. I just think it's a great way to offer more content, more things, so that people feel like they're getting value out of out of things, And he had the tiers set up. It's like, all right, if you get the first tier, you get an extra video a week, and that's it. The second tier, you get an extra video plus some other stuff.
That nigga being a little stingy right now too. I've got to move up in the tier.
Yo.
My little $11 tier ain't kicking no more. I was getting like 4 videos a week. Now I'm getting like 2. I say, hey, hold up, nigga. He got a $50 tier. I'm like, damn.
It's
A $50 tier?
That man dripped in
that
Balenciaga every
That shit
episode.
is
He getting
crazy.
money.
Can you just imagine? First and foremost, I know he has well over 8,000 Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
All right, just imagine if 5,000 of them alone are $50 tiers. That's 25. What is that? 25 grand a month
Mm-hmm. Just off that.
off Patreon?
Just off Patreon.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Off the one tier. Because you already know it's probably more people on the lower tier, which probably adds up to even more.
Yeah, I'm one of them niggas.
Yeah.
More people is me. I'm niggas. Yeah, that's me. You know
More
what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm like, I can't listen. I'm a diehard fan, and if I could purchase the $50 tier, and I guess I could live with it.
Right.
But god damn. All the shit that I be thinking, I'm like, damn, and I could have did something for my pod with that
Yo,
shit.
real
I could
rap.
have bought 4 wires. I could have bought a little another mic. God damn, like
Is that monthly?
Monthly.
But the content, see, I truck drive, so the content for me is everything.
Absolutely.
If I had the $50 tier, I essentially am paying for all day entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just riding around, listening to it all day, and the niggas don't miss. It's kind of like the Miss Know-It-All podcast. And another thing though is, yeah, Yeah, Taya. Tell him, Taya.
Make sure you,
Yeah, Taya. Tell him, Taya. In the fucking building. Listen, it's episode 150. We gonna talk a little shit. I ain't even got no alcohol in me. We gonna talk that
I just want
shit.
to say real quick,
What you gonna say?
because I know that this particular episode
Mm-hmm.
was supposed to be our final episode.
I know, wasn't it?
It was supposed to be the end.
I was in a
It
dark
was supposed
place.
to be-
I was in a dark
He
place.
was in a very dark place.
Yeah.
And 150,
Yeah.
he said if things weren't popping by 150, this was going to be it. And by the grace
Mm-hmm.
of God.
You see them YouTube numbers?
No, I didn't. 'Cause you didn't share with me.
Oh, I ain't got to share. I ain't share. Check the YouTube numbers and whatnot. By the grace of God.
By the grace of God.
By the grace of God.
Right.
And a lot of Taya. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Taya. High five.
Bang.
High five up there. Up top. All right. We are getting where we need to be at.
We had a flip in just our whole world,
Mm-hmm.
how we did things, how we moved and processed.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are looking to do episode 151. So I'm
Love
just
that.
happy that it does not end here.
Yeah, it's not going here. Wow, that's kind of crazy. I was in the listen. I ain't gonna hold you. I was on my bitch ass shit.
Very dark.
Cause I was just like, yo, we pounding the pavement.
Mm-hmm.
We was, taking a week off here, week off there, 2 weeks off here, and it was just starting to become like overwhelming, and nothing was changing. And at that moment, I was like, you know what? We took the break after the new year, and I said, let's not even do shit until something different changed. But so that's when I decided, like, as stupid as it is, to change a little bit of the aesthetic. I painted the ceiling black. I painted the walls white. You know what I mean? And it's not even the greatest paint job. It's just one of them things that it looks good to me. And all of a sudden, I'm like, let me throw some shelves up. You know what I'm saying? I just recently, oh, yeah, welcome, Freddie. Freddie, where are you? Freddie, welcome to the building. Freddie's here. Jason and Mikey was here last week. Freddie, welcome to the building. Leatherface and Pinhead will be on their way
Freddie's
soon.
in front of his biggest fan.
Yeah, yeah, and y'all sweaters is matching. Go y'all, go you. Oh shit. So
You like the serial killers?
Freddie.
You like this?
you just like Freddie.
Just Freddie?
It's Freddie.
You know why you like Freddie?
Now, see, I'm about to say, why? Why?
Freddie's funny.
He's funny.
I'm about to say something
He
crazy.
kills people for a living.
I'm about to say,
Funny.
how you kill
Okay,
people
so
for a
there
living?
but he tell jokes. He tell jokes while he doing it.
Yeah, he damn sure
Well, and
do.
then he had a TV show,
Mike, you-
Freddie's Nightmares.
Ty, you might
He
kick
had
an ass too.
He had the TV show Freddie's Nightmares, and it's just this some track star, some issue every week. Somebody's getting killed in their dreams or whatever, and and this has stuck with me for like the last 20 some odd years.
Right.
When he talk about the girl, he was like, "Yeah, she took a licking." And she kept on taking it. And I loved him.
Yo. How sweet fresh meat is the shit.
How
sweet.
sweet.
Fresh meat.
Then when a nigga kill a black chick, he say, "How sweet dark meat." Yo, Freddie, what you doing?
Like, seriously, out of the three of them that's standing here,
Right.
Freddie actually has words.
Okay.
He's not.
Okay, true.
He
All right, so-
has words. He
I got
has script. He is crazy. He's fucking
Dialogue.
batshit
Dialogue
crazy.
with his murders.
Yes.
So I'm gonna say something, and it's like a triple entendre, and it's a very cancelable thing too to say.
Oh, don't
Say it.
So
Freddie,
all the
the
more
only
reasons.
Freddie, the only one that say, "Fuck them kids."
And
More ways than
than
one.
one.
God damn, Freddie! If you, oh God, Lee.
That cannot be a clip. Just leave that on the show.
Yeah, I know. That's probably gonna have to be. That's
take
it.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
take it either way.
Somebody gonna go crazy
Hey.
with that shit. They gonna be like, "What the
that
fuck
whole
is wrong
part's
with
gonna
y'all?"
have to be beeped.
Dog, yeah. I know. You know what? Oh, so I discovered something, and then I'm gonna get into playing the song, right? So I discovered something. This was a while ago
Oh Lord.
when we first got this machine, right?
Okay.
I want you to try to cuss. Scott, go ahead. Say. Say it again. Say it. You actually can't cuss with that. That is a bleep sound that drops the sound out of the mic and won't let you cuss.
That's tough. That's tough.
That's crazy. It's just a button.
Is that like did you have to do that, or is that a sound that's built in?
It's a sound that's built in. This came default with this. Didn't you just get this?
I ordered it.
You ordered it? Oh, boy. It's going to be your best friend. I got this shit for Christmas and whatnot. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. We got it.
Huh?
Yeah.
I cuss.
You cuss?
I did.
Yeah, well, listen.
I did.
You cuss. I don't give a...
You give
I
up.
don't give a...
The whole time you were talking, I'm out here like,
But you know the YouTube monetization and whatnot, they always like, and then we're building very close to YouTube monetization. Man, shout out to us, man. You know what I'm saying? Get up there and whatnot. I'll let y'all know the tricks of the trade because it's a science to who we working. Listen, just to try to figure out and whatnot because once you get your way into the door, is ways you can manipulate the system.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's
gotta do is get
there's a secret sauce for a pause, but it definitely is. You know what I mean? It's something that shut up. she more immature than I am. Every once in a while she turn around.
This
like,
sound like
Patreon
Patreon conversation.
You right. Hold up. Oh
She's
man,
saving the content. She's saving the content.
Oh,
She
man.
is saving the
saving the
content.
content one video at a
Saving
time.
the
Exactly.
content
This sound like Patreon. You want to know how to manipulate YouTube? You got to pay for it.
Ooh, I like that. I like the sound of that. Hold on one second. Let me make sure that everything is connected because this shit needs to be connected. Because a lot of time, oh yeah, there we go. And now we are on board. All right. Haven't said it in a while. It's episode 152. And without further ado, fuck out of here. Let's go. I said 152.
What you gonna do?
Oh, yes. I'm extremely excited today. Welcome back. This is episode 150 of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast. And as always, of course, I am your host, Mr. Know-It-All, your favorite podcaster's favorite podcaster, even if you didn't know he podcasted. And, of course, podcasting's lovable smartass. That's me. To my left
Say it correctly.
is the co-hostess with the mostest. Beetlejuice.
Nigga.
Now I'm playing. It's Kelly Q. It's the diva.
It's say it, I swear.
The undoubtable, most incredible co-host ever. You might know her as the Qster. She hates that shit. And to my right is the social media manager with the mostest. She does the thing out here in these streets, making sure that the Mr. Know-It-All podcast and the Know-It-All network grows beyond anything you can possibly imagine. The returning champion, it is Taya! And in the yellow corner, wearing the suave, you gotta tell me where you got that shit from. I definitely want one of them. Wearing the suave is champion. What do you call it? I guess a windbreaker. Yeah, it's the windbreaker. It's like the swimmer windbreaker. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? One half of the Odd Topics podcast. So y'all didn't even know they hadn't started it yet, but it started now. You got Scott Vine.
Already.
And the man, the myth, the legend, the man that drops an album every 10 days and has probably produced everything that you've ever heard in your life, including the intro to the Mr. Know-It-All podcast, Teddy P.
I-30.
What's crack? I-30 if you're nasty. You know what I mean? Get with us on IG at Mr._Know-It-All_pod. The Facebook fan page, Mr. Know-It-All Podcast fan page, Mr. Know-It-All Podcast on TikTok, of course. And as always, please send us all of your fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery over to the Gmail account at MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. That's MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. All right, so, you know what I mean? This is the part into which that we get into condiments and we talk ketchup. This is the ketchup. It's the ketchup. What you mean? It's exactly what it is, the ketchup.
It's the condiments part.
This is the condiments portion of the podcast. That's exactly what it is. Kelly Q, what's the deal? What you been up to? What have you done?
I did something very special today.
Really?
I took myself.
Ty, you do
You know what?
Yo, hey, yo.
I can't with him.
Listen,
I
that's
don't have the energy
that
for
is
you.
Love
It's a
the-
Patreon
It's a
conversation.
Patreon conversation.
conversation.
All right, Kelly, what you do?
Thank you.
All right, go ahead.
I took some time for myself today and took myself to lunch.
All right.
I
What?
sat still. Because you know,
I hear
I'm
that.
always moving.
Running
So I
around.
just sat still.
Yeah.
Self-care is bae.
Self-care. So you just sat still.
I sat still. I went to Panda Express.
That's
I
gangster.
sat down. I ate my lunch.
You went to the one on Adams?
Yeah. I was up here for a minute.
How many niggas come walk up to you offer to squeegee your pocketbook? Hey, 10 cent, clean them
God.
shoestrings for
None,
you.
thank you.
Oh, all right.
None, I'm good.
So no, they left you alone the whole time?
Yeah, I sat like in the middle part, like
Oh,
not
okay.
right on side. I sat in the middle part.
Yeah.
Pulled up something on Netflix and
Right.
sitting there watching my little show and eating my food and just taking some time to sit still.
And you've been texting me all week talking about you raced through the first season of Bel Air. Shout out to Kelly Q. We're gonna talk about it later. I'm so proud of you. I'm so glad that you did that. Taya,
Yes.
what has been going on? How things in Thailand?
Busy.
I know. I keep you busy. I'm sorry. Every damn day. I call
Busy is
Taya.
good.
Yeah, no.
No, busy is definitely good.
It's always a good
But
thing.
so is self-care.
So,
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. Taya will text me, morning, just reminding you that you need a video by this time and I need this by this time. And you know what I mean? So when you get off, you might want to take care of that. I'm like, yeah, you're right about that. You're right. Just keep me on my toes, man. Get you one of that. Get you a Taya. Everybody out there, get you a Taya.
Not everybody.
Not. Scott Vibe. Scott Vibe. What's poppin', man?
welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
I'm always excited to be here, man. I just love being around good energy, and I'm always looking to come on other people's platforms and show love. So
We appreciate you. We appreciate you for
Yes,
coming through or
definitely.
whatnot. I'm glad that you decided to jump back into that space.
yeah.
Pause.
Yeah, so
Like, actually, you know what I'm saying?
you gotta pause everything.
Everything. You can't, niggas, we can't say shit. You can't say shit. Somebody gonna be like, hey, yo, man, what the fuck was you talking about on the podcast? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was weird. Like, all right, yeah, you right. I should have said that. But, nah, man, the podcasting space, dude. Man, when I was telling y'all about the, about like the consultant and the person that I meet with, you know what I mean, on a regular basis.
Nope, I don't remember.
Shut up. Anyway, me and him had a
Life coach, right?
Life coach. So I'm driving up to pick my son up from school yesterday, and it's about an hour and 50-minute ride. And it seemed like it was like 30 minutes because you start going into a rabbit hole of talking about certain things that, like, you ever had a conversation that it don't seem like nobody else in the world would understand? Has anybody seen the end of Matrix Reloaded? When he walked into the room with all the screens and the guy in white was sitting in there, his name is the architect. And the architect was like, the one you are here. He was like, the systematic anomaly has taken you to the quadrilateral. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Asking him all his questions, and it was his figure out. That's kind of the conversation that you have, and after a while, you start to figure out how to flow with it. That's what podcasting is about. So once you find your pocket, you find that pocket. You know what I'm saying? And can't nobody take you off your square.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So keep going at it. You know what I'm saying? And ask some weird questions. Just start asking some difficult questions. I seen one of y'all episodes and that shit was shout out, man. That's what leads me right over to Teddy P. What the hell made you bring your ex-girlfriend on the podcast, bro?
First of all, you gotta send me a link to their podcast. So
Yo, this
Yeah.
is
What
and
it?
two, yeah, we ain't doing that.
Yeah, no.
wow, Ted. What was you doing?
We ain't doing that.
We ain't doing that, Kelly.
You said what? He said he bought. Oh, he dived you out. He said,
God, why he blame you?
This is strike two. This the
Wow.
second time he done tried to.
Nah, for real.
what'd he do?
Bro,
Nah.
look.
She
This,
said you the request. I was ignoring it.
it was on your phone. It was on your phone. You was like, bro, just
No,
get
you
somebody
was
in this
controlling
joint.
it
Huh?
You was controlling it.
But bro,
So
you
I was
told
like,
me
I
to.
was like, yo, your sister trying to come on.
And bro, I was like, I'm not about to bring her in here because I know every time she come in here, because that's not the only time. Because remember when Keita was on?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So I'm like, why would we bring her on again? Talking about something. Well, let's just bring her here. Let's just get something going.
Let's just get some content.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, shit. If it's for content purposes, hey, look,
COE, content over everything.
over everything.
He damn sure though hit you with the, hey, yo, Scott, we caught, Scott, come on out, we caught. So
That's how
it
that
seems like you took it in stride, but podcaster to podcaster.
Don't do that shit no more.
Yeah. Man to man. Let's
I
just
can
talk.
just hear where his mind was going.
Fuck the content. Yeah, don't do that shit no more.
And that shit deflated the episode. It deflated the whole rest of the
But
episode.
that's because it deflated Teddy's mood. That was the whole thing. This nigga walked around like I ain't never see that nigga that serious. That was, you know what I mean? Teddy, but like I'd have seen Teddy work security with the bang on his hip and whatnot. He ain't been that serious. He just vibed like, nah, it's all cool. That nigga face was screwed up like, you know, when a nigga like he turned his mouth to the side the whole time, like, man, this is some bullshit. I don't even know what the fuck she talking about with that shit. I'm like, yo, yeah, he's mad. Yeah. He's upset right now.
What was the subject?
Don't do that. Oh, there we go. And tired. Content over everything. Is that what we doing right here?
What is this, round 3?
Well, the fact is that we haven't seen the episode. All we know is that the ex was on
Right,
the
that's all I know,
episode.
that the ex was on there.
They was talking about the reason they broke up.
God,
Yeah.
you don't talk about your relationship
Hell no.
on air,
Yeah.
especially when it's over.
Well, I didn't bring it up. One of my friends that was on there.
That's another
brought
thing.
it up.
That was another thing.
Why'd you even entertain it?
It was.
Why did you entertain it? Who entertained it?
It
if
was-
you explain Scott, that's gonna be 3.
It was. So what happened was, he was talking about it, and then Ted was trying to tell him to chill. He was trying to, you know what I'm saying, like calm it down, like put out the fire.
Right.
But he just kept on going, and then eventually
Was
it got
he
to
live or was he on like the
Yeah, it
live
was-
and writing notes?
No, these niggas do they
it
go
was
live.
Yeah, it was live, and we added him in. So yeah, he just wouldn't let the shit go, and
Y'all
it,
couldn't-
like that's when it like Ted was
Do what
doing
I
a
did
good
to my
job.
son. Oops. Hang up the phone.
Yeah, we
Hang up.
could have.
Oops.
So hold up. Y'all added her as a guest on the live?
Yeah.
I
The
know.
content was too good. I can
It was-
understand. I can
You gonna get the
understand.
podcast?
It started off cool until you
Uh-huh.
start asking
You knew
her
better, didn't you?
why y'all,
You knew better, didn't
you know.
You knew that was coming. That was
Right.
going to happen though.
Why
You
else
knew
would
that
she
that
be
was the
on
name
there?
of the game.
I would have never did
She
that.
coming to stir.
I forgot that.
She was coming to stir.
I forgot that Dom knew her.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what happened.
She was
yeah,
coming to
man.
stir.
He like, you look familiar.
Do that beep
People-
out name? Do that beep
Yeah,
out
people
name?
be knowing people, bro. People be knowing
She
people.
said,
Yeah, that's why I didn't say. I didn't say no names. I just said he.
But he did.
I said he.
He said
Oh
name.
damn, yeah, you did. Oh, you threw the name out there. I'm sorry.
He
I
threw
didn't
2 names
I
out.
didn't, yeah. Well, what?
I didn't throw out no name.
You ain't say your girl name, did you?
No, I just said.
All right, good. But you said your homie name. He was on the podcast, so y'all know his name. So it's all good.
All
Whatnot.
right. I ain't know who was who. All right.
So are we all caught up? Is everything? Or do you,
you okay?
is anything else you guys want to tell us? I want to say, oh yeah, tell us about before we get too deep in all this extra shit and whatnot. And we'll mention it again at the end. What's up with the Odd Topics podcast? What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? What's the focus? Where are we at with it?
Nope. Nope. Don't you say a word.
No, Teddy, you
Go
tell
for
us.
it, Teddy.
Let Teddy tell us.
Scott talked a lot last time. It's your turn.
Teddy P.
That's 2-bar Ted right there.
I think he should tell you because he's the one coming with the new ideas for next season.
What?
Oh, dang.
Yo, he
Hey,
is
Scott,
good.
come out. We caught.
This guy
we caught,
is good.
Scott.
I want to hear from Teddy.
Exactly. He
He
keeps
didn't,
trying
he
to
didn't
pass
tell
the
me. He
buck.
made up all the new stuff for the new season. So
I listen.
What did y'all do last season? And what do you foresee for the new season?
what do you foresee?
No.
Like, who
what
am
do
I?
you
Like, I'm not-
foresee?
He's the one running it. It's named after him.
Oh, wow.
So that was the setup. That was the setup. So
Hey,
you set this up.
Hey, Ted, come out. We caught. God
Like,
damn.
So you just show up.
That's crazy. That is
Basically,
crazy.
right?
God, come out. We caught, man. Go ahead. So I mean, what are we looking at? Just tell us the format. Just give me the format of what you guys have done. I know that you've done 10 consecutive weeks of lives that you've also recorded. So give the rundown about how you're going to present it to the people.
So basically, I mean, we had a lot of, like I said, technical difficulties, video issues, audio issues. So we're just glad that we were able to get the 10 episodes on live.
Yeah.
So, we're it's the whole plan was to try to do it like this from straight from the gate. We were trying to get the live so that we could have it on live, do the YouTube video so we could have the YouTube. Just how everything was supposed to be. But like I said, from the mics, from the mic issue to trying to figure out what we're going to use for the actual visual part of it. Only having one camera, or we try to use our phones. Phones don't work because
phones are pain because people start calling and shit. Yeah.
Or it's just not enough space on people's phones because people got so much other stuff on their phones.
Yeah.
So we were running into a lot of obstacles that were just like, all right, fuck it, man. Let's at the very least, let's just go live and just do it like that. That's recorded. We can save it on our pages. We can throw it up. We can promote it. The only other huge drawback is that we couldn't chop it down into segments and reels and short form content that's easily digestible for what is today's media consumption. So other than that, I think it was a good attempt at, which is also a first season, because we also decided it's going to be a first season.
Right.
Second season will definitely have everything together. Like we was talking about earlier, we got the task cam package from.
It's going to change your life.
You know what I'm saying?
It's going to change your life.
It's going to solve a lot of problems.
Absolutely.
So we definitely have a lot on the menu in terms of what we're going to do for the second season. And we're definitely going to try to put together more of a team behind this, because just me and Ted doing this alone, it's not going to go far,
bro.
It's not going to go far,
bro. It's taken me 3.5 years. 3.5 years, ins and outs, different co-hosts, and. To be perfectly honest with you, I am getting to the point where the comfortability is setting in. It's so comfortable, right? I be acting like a little kid. So I did a video on Wednesday, and so I did it on TikTok, and I was trying to Ty was like, you got to do videos on Wednesday. I said, all right, cool. So I did a video and tried to do it myself, and I said, okay. Cause she got connections to the social media accounts. I was like, all right, just go in the drafts and pick it up. She was like, no, you can't do that because something happened. Whereas they only let you do it from your phone, from like it's only one device at a time. Even if somebody else has the access to it.
Right.
So I said, all right, well, let me go ahead. I'll just post it. Just give me the hashtags. I posted. She texted me like, no, no. I was like, oh shit, take it down. She was like. I was like, this is why I need you, because honestly, dude, I was lost in the sauce. Tell him, Ty, I don't.
What did you do?
What the? I don't.
I texted him and said, put music at the end of the video.
Right.
He puts in the caption, put music at the end of the video.
I'm fucking crying.
Because I copied and pasted the whole message. And she was like, no, stupid. You were supposed to.
I do the posting on the group fan page.
That's I was like, look, all I did, because with me in the creative space that I'm in, the way that I create is that when we record this, this is taking everything out of what I got for the day in the creative space. Right. So when I do a pod, that's why they be so long. I'm burnt. I'm spent. I don't even really like talking a lot after that. So we do the pod. Hey, all right, holla at y'all later or whatnot. I go to bed, and then tomorrow I'll get up and I'll come down here, and me and that computer are friends for the next 6 hours. You know what I mean? It all depends on if I want to do the audio and visual. And lately, I've been doing the audio and visual in the same clip. So now that we're like if I'm able to do it tomorrow, but it takes time to render. So what happens is that when we record on Saturdays, if I can get everything done, like Ty was like, just change the what you call it from Sundays, because you said you were gonna bring it out on Sundays, and if you bring it out on Mondays, everybody gonna be looking for it on Sunday. I'm like, all right. She's like, just bring it out, just say every week. I'm like, all right, every week. You know what I'm saying? Every week. Sometimes you'll run into those roadblocks, but consistency is key. And to believe it or not, y'all got to do episodes this summer. I know Teddy was telling me y'all want to do fall. You got to do episodes this summer. We'll talk about it off mic and whatnot, because I think that, you know what I mean, I think I can help. I think I can help y'all steer y'all into the right direction, where y'all want to get to.
For me, it's just I like the fact that we gave it a rest at 10 because I feel like right now we're all over the place with not being ready in any facet whatsoever.
Yeah.
So that's why I was more, because I did want to keep going, but I'm like, I can't keep doing this just the live thing.
Yeah, you got to have a formula.
Yeah, like we have to have a system and get it to a point where, like you said, get into that comfortability spot where it's a flow.
Yes.
It has to have a flow.
Has to.
So
it has to.
That's like, now, if we could get everything hashed out by the summer, like in terms of having the camera set up, getting the task cam thing, so that when we do have, even if it's just me and Tad, or if we have people on, we got sounds queued up, like you said, like you can program it however you want it. Yeah. Everything is just right there.
When you ready, man, come just have me come by, man. I'll sit in and help y'all, dog. Like I've been doing it long enough or whatnot. I ain't never I rock with y'all. I bang with y'all heavy. I ain't never got a problem. You know what I mean? With letting people know because you guys are willing to do it.
Yeah.
I've had 90 people come up to me like I'm looking to start a podcast. So you know what I did was I told them what they need to do. They're like, well, I ain't need all that. No, I need all that shit. Like, what? I ain't know I needed all that. What the fuck you thought this was? Like what you thought this was? Like, oh, I just thought we were just kicking it. Like, man, get out of here.
Yo.
But what that did was it lent itself to, now all I think about now is opening my own space. Space. I want a space. I found this spot. Dog, shit is crazy. It is 3,000 square feet for $1,200 a month, and it's completely bare bones. It's in Roxborough. It got a garage door, got a whole situation. It got 2 bathrooms in it, and all that. Damn, dog. If I had the opportunity, that's why I'm gonna check to see what my. You know, you're a podcaster, so we talking to mics and podcasting.
Just asking something.
Oh, are you saying? See, I hate that. I hate when Kelly do that. Kelly has learned this new trick where she just backs away from the mic and whatnot, and you know what I mean, when she don't want to be heard and shit. Yeah, but like, to be honest with you, this space is the ultimate space, and for that price, because I don't think nobody else wants to use the building. Mm-hmm. But I think it's going to take construction, and if I can find, but he doesn't want to sell it either. See, that's the thing. He don't want to say, he wants to rent it. I'm like, well, if you're going to rent it, then you need to pay all of the utilities. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're going to rent it, pay the utilities, and then if it's construction, it need to happen. I'll do that, but we'll talk about that later. Yeah. Let's get into current events. We done caught up.
That's caught up.
Are you caught up? You got something else you want to tell us?
No.
You got something you want to tell us, Ty? Oh, all right then. Let's. Oh shit! I got music still playing in the background. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, music still playing. All right.
Current events.
Yeah, we had the current events. Rest in peace to Jordan Neely. Did anybody see that shit?
No.
I saw something. I skimmed past it. I didn't really know what it was, but I saw the name.
People want to know who you talking
Jordan Neely. Jordan Neely was a street performer / homeless man that was on a New York train and kind of had an episode. But it was more of an episode of like he was having an episode because he was hungry and he didn't really know how to convey it, so he was kind of screaming and like acting irate. And this white Marine, I don't even know his name. Check it out.
Oh.
Ran up behind him and choked him to death.
Choked him out. That part I did hear about.
Choked him to death. And is not currently detained by authorities.
What?
This is a black man, homeless black man, being choked to death by a white Marine. He was let go after he was questioned.
Wow.
I'm not even trying to bring the mood down. I am pissed.
Oh yeah.
This is fucked up. Like, and to be perfectly honest with you, it's not just, it's one of those things so people start looking into who Jordan Neely is. Jordan Neely apparently was on TV for something at one point because his mother was murdered when he was younger, decapitated and stuffed into a suitcase. And they interviewed him about everything that was going on because I think that he knew something about it, saw it, or found it, or whatever. And he's been kind of off the rails ever since. He was a street performer. He would do like Michael Jackson and stuff like that. People knew him from like there's a whole lot of things that go around that's going around about him. But I think that the shittiest part of this whole situation is the fact that this man lost his life from somebody and I think both of them got mental health issues. The guy was a Marine, and I know a lot of Marines, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to us, the guys in services that
She was murdered by her boyfriend.
She was murdered by her boyfriend. Right, exactly. So I'm just saying rest in peace, but I mean, really, there's a factor of justice that goes into play with this because I just don't. None of this shit is fly. We've been here before.
So many times.
We've been here before, and it always seems as that some white man that's has the ability to be armed and knows a jujitsu technique or some shit like that is doing something, you know what I mean, to a black man, and he's ending up dead in public on camera. The fuck?
And nobody
goes to jail. How does nobody go to jail for that? If I choke a white dude, I could choke a white dude out that shot somebody right now. And if he died, I'm getting locked up. What the fuck are we talking about? I don't know. I didn't mean to bring the mood down, but that just, you know what I mean? You know,
shit like that.
Prayers to everybody involved in that shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Shit like that needs to be talked about because if it don't, fucking news certainly ain't covering the shit.
Ain't that crazy?
Social media barely, like, literally, and I don't even know how I even saw it, but it was just, it happened to just pass my timeline. I saw a little bit of it, but I was at work when I was doing it, so I really couldn't even read enough to understand what was going on. But it's sad that was the only instance that I heard about that.
And it's getting ridiculous out here, man. Like I don't know what else to say, man. Rest in peace, good brother.
Yeah, absolutely.
And prayers, you know, to anybody that knew him, that knows him, his family. I'm pretty sure he has family. It's just, oh man, that fucking sucks. Let's move on. Ed Sheeran won his case against
Good.
Marvin Gaye.
Marvin Gaye. You said good?
Yes. Because I listened to what they were saying was a copy of Marvin Gaye's song.
Yeah.
I could not hear it. Now the other thing they did with
Robin Thicke.
That shit was
That was
blatant.
Yeah, that nigga stole
But the
that.
first time
bar for bar.
Yeah.
the first
Instrument
time
for
I
instrument,
heard it,
like-
I was
Right,
like, that sounds just like Got to Give It Up.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It was the first thought that came to my head.
Right.
Let's just remember, on the piano, those keys haven't changed since they've been created.
That's true.
So there is obviously a chance that someone may play the same notes
Well,
in a different way. But to say that this song was based off of that song,
Right.
it really sounds nothing like it. Even if you slow it down, even if you speed it up, it sounds nothing like it. So guess what? Bully for Ed. Bully for them when they sued Robin Thicke and T.I.
what's
and Pharrell.
bully mean?
Bully.
Bully is that like a bomba clot? What like bully? What is that?
Good for you. It means good for you.
Oh, good for you. All right.
I'm the one that don't know that.
I done hit the button too many times. Now it's malfunctioning.
Oh,
Fuck.
shit.
Yeah, I'm saying that's the only thing about a task cam or whatnot. Like
Got too
it's
excited with that button.
It's an entire integrated computer. So after, because everything is touchscreen on it and all that, when I hit the buttons, sometimes like the one that's programmed as the air horn, it'll start skipping. It's weird. So listen, shit you got to deal with.
I'm about to,
Yeah, who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? I just played it. There we go. Play the alarm. Ring the alarm. But what you gonna say, Ty?
I don't blame the family for trying though.
It wasn't a family. Wasn't a family this time.
sued?
This time it was the fucking record execs. Yeah, it was like
somebody
somebody.
that wrote the song
Yeah,
with
somebody that was a
Marvin
part of it. Yeah.
Well, I don't blame them for trying either. You can literally sue for anything.
Damn, your mic kicking ass. That fucking mic is.
I mean, I've seen people sue for like a note, one word. Like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true.
It's up to the judge to say yes or no.
I contributed a line to that song.
Yeah.
I want to be.
Yeah,
on the
that's
writing
it.
credits.
That's all you need.
Mm-hmm.
Can I write a line for one of your songs? Get a song credit?
Yo, every time that I load that shit up on YouTube, you copywriting motherfuckers. Why can't y'all just do the shit bootleg in the back? But y'all don't have it to where it's like blocking anything. So they'll be like, all right, the copyright is there, but there's no restriction on the copyright. So shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all for that, man. You know what I mean? Because YouTube, as soon as they hear music, like, who the fuck made this, man? I swear to you, man, I done had, dog, I told you they tried to come after me after it was a DMX dedication episode, so we were playing, top 5 DMX songs. I played DMX at the beginning of it. Universal sent me a cease and desist email. Cease and desist. I said, bro, I'm not selling shit for this.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? I had to write them back and go back and forth with it. But after a while, they dropped it and left it alone because they're like, ooh, a podcast, which might be, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, dog, now mind you, this was when we was working with not even part of this. Had one fucking camera in his joint. It was nothing going on down here, and it was like, I'm like, what the fuck? Sue me for what, nigga? Like you know what I mean? Like, what am I going to do with the DMX song, man? But yeah, you just got to be careful. You know what I'm saying, with these copyrights and shit like that.
They be fishing, don't
No,
they?
fishing ain't the word. They got a whole department.
Yeah,
I
I got one of those for a Drake song.
We got
I
one?
had used a Drake song in the beginning of one of my podcasts a couple years ago.
Oh,
They sent me an
shit.
email.
Sent you an email.
Man, we
OVO boys.
We removed your podcast because we got an email, I believe, from Universal
Yep.
saying you used this, and I wasn't selling anything either. Like,
Yeah.
It was just for entertainment.
it was just for entertainment. I'm not making any money off of it.
It's
so
always-
why can't I use it? Like,
It's always universal. It's always universal. That's the reason why there's one fucking record company.
how do they
Don't ever get
find it though? That's what I want to know.
They got
Like,
people
how
fishing for
How
it.
you find my podcast to know? Like
they
that?
sit there
Man,
and
I
just-
used Drake's
think
song
it's-
for 30 seconds.
It's like a sound scan type of joint. It's like anything that
crazy.
get picked up. Like once they register that shit, that BMI ASCAP shit, that thing pick up. Even if you got it playing in the background in a car in a mall outside, if it pick it up, it's getting scanned, and your ass is either getting an email or somebody getting some money in their bank account.
And Drake is petty enough to just sit around and listen to small podcasts. He probably try to send you a voice message like, "Is this Ty?" I'm saying, if this is Ty, I need you to cease and desist.
Oliver,
It's Drizzy.
Oliver.
It's Drizzy. It's Aubrey here. This is Aubrey, and I would like you to stop doing what you're doing.
Somebody get 40 on the phone.
Yeah, exactly. Why does Drake sound like a cross between Prince and Michael Jackson? It's all the time. You like, yo, what's up with you, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on, man? Prayers for Jamie Foxx. We did this last week, but
Absolutely.
apparently I guess he's conscious. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Jamie Foxx.
They said he was
shit,
doing
don't do
better
it.
though. I think
Somebody
messaged
said
out or
some wild
something.
shit.
Lord.
What they say wrong with him?
Now it's a conspiracy going
I
around.
already know what you're about to say.
Shit.
But
Take that.
I seen it coming from two different people. And Jamie was one and 50 was the other one.
All right, what is it?
So Jamie went on, I forgot, I don't know if it was a podcast or if it was the Breakfast Club. It was somewhere he went on.
Right.
He was talking about them Hollywood parties. And he was talking about Puff Jones.
Take that.
And as a matter of fact, it was Jamie Foxx, it was 50, it was Usher that was talking about it, and they went back on to the Drink Champs episode where they had Fab on there,
Oh, yeah.
and how Diddy was grilling Fab. He was talking, why you don't never party with me? Why you don't never party? He said, no, why you don't never party with me? I'm like,
Yo, these niggas is different, man.
Weird. Holly weird.
Then they said so when Usher was talking about the Diddy parties, he was I think he said back then when Diddy was doing it, he was only like 14. He said he was working with L.A. Reid. L.A. Reid sent him to New York with Diddy, and they was just up. 14-year-old Usher was up with Diddy all night having little adult parties, and Usher was like, they had asked Usher, they was like, what was happening over there? He was like, it was some things that I couldn't even understand, and I'm like, yeah, whatever was going on, yeah.
Whenever you snort lines out of a chick's butthole, that shit is, yeah, I'm saying now we lit. Now it's fucking lit. It's different type of
Real
lit.
shit.
Niggas is skitzing. Like, honestly, no, for real, because I don't think, it ain't regular shit.
Yeah.
It's not regular
Can't
shit.
be. Why the hell would everybody be so quiet about it and acting like what? Everybody get nervous when they start talking about it. But Jamie Foxx was the one that wasn't so discreet. So that's why I feel like they was like, all right, let's get him.
Did they poison that nigga?
Yeah, that's what they
I'm
were
saying?
saying. Something about he might have got poisoned.
Oh,
Some way.
So they lace his stripper's butthole coke with what's that shit called that kill everybody?
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl and shit.
Oh my
Damn.
I'm like, fam, you ain't never hear nothing about Jamie Foxx having fucking health scares or nothing like that.
Yeah,
None of that
that's
until
true.
I'm like, till now.
Yeah, that's wild.
Nowhere.
Till now.
Yeah, it really was out of nowhere.
and then it went from he was in the hospital, he had a stroke, he was all right. Now he in the hospital still, and don't nobody know why.
Prayers up.
You know when Kevin Hart been whispering to people for years, but he can't really say nothing out loud. So Kevin Hart went up there and was like, we don't know what's wrong with him. Nigga, you was just standing in the room with him. What the fuck you mean you don't know what's wrong with him? So I remember
He
this
said
one.
it's not my place to say.
Exactly. I remember this one time where
Yeah,
Kelly.
get somebody else to do it.
He's like, I already been in a car accident. I already been in a car
Oh,
accident.
how about that?
Oh.
I'm gonna keep my motherfucking mouth shut.
Nuts.
I ain't but 5'2", nigga. Yeah, I can't survive another one.
He's like,
See,
I
that's
got-
what I'm saying, man.
I got 2 teenage kids. I got 2 little kids
Yup.
and a wife and an ex-wife that I got to worry about. I don't know what's wrong with
That
me.
nigga scared. He scared the shit out of me one time when he was on Kelly Clarkson. Kelly Clarkson just be talking. You talking about the last person that should ever have a talk show? Because she just don't know when to shut the fuck up sometimes. So she was saying something.
She asking everything.
And she said, yeah, there's so many people in this business just try to get me to do things I don't want to do. Like, he was like, they're in this room now. She was like, what do you mean? He's like, I was like, you stop talking. Stop talking.
Who is that, Kevin Hart?
Kevin Hart is telling her on live on the Kelly Clark. This shit aired too. Stop talking. And everybody laughing. No.
It's like he wasn't laughing.
Shut the
He was
fuck
dead
up.
serious.
Dead
'cause
serious.
No, he probably got a text like, "You better tell her to shut up."
Yo.
That nigga, listen. Y'all seen True Story?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Why do they call it True Story? Fuck out of here. Except that Rambo shit he was doing at the end. That was different.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And then nigga popped 2 niggas in the head.
Like
Pause.
what,
Like
bro?
that was kind of crazy. Like that was weird.
like how you turn into John Wick?
I'll never know.
Nowhere.
I liked his acting in that though. He was good.
Wesley
Now,
killed
that
that
I
shit.
will say, yes, I liked it. It was
Yeah.
different. It was outside of his wheelhouse of.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was about the only joint that stuck out to me. I'm like, nigga.
Speaking of actors in movies, the Writers Guild is on strike.
Again.
Tubi
Again.
about to be lit, y'all.
I was just thinking. I was thinking the same thing.
I'm about to write a Tubi.
Yo, I'm
movie.
about
Tubi
to what you call
be
it.
lit.
So I sent because I wrote a screenplay and I sent it to Ty. Ty reads, Ty is a writer, so she read that shit in 2 hours. Was like, why isn't this copywritten yet? I was like, 'cause I didn't get to it. Why would
when
you?
you gonna get
When you gonna get? How long ago did you write this?
I'm about to say.
I was like 3 years ago. She was like, this
Fam.
is really good and you need to copyright it. I'm like, oh shit.
Hey,
So I said I get on my job.
Right?
Yeah. So I'm going to get to that. I promise you. I'm gonna get to that. And I'm not in the. See, the whole thing is that I'm not in the Writers Guild or whatnot. But from what I'm hearing, these motherfuckers only get paid $1 a word. So some of these people were making, and they get paid $1 a word. So some of these people were only making like $30,000 a year for some of your favorite shit that 8 million people a week tune into, and movies that have made $1 billion. You got a nigga that's making $30,000 a year because he's the one that's writing the shit. That's in the fucking way.
Damn, they make more than that on Tubi though.
Yo, we gotta talk about Tubi, yeah, because like
They started popping out of nowhere.
who getting money on? What's you got to tell me the algorithm about
it's
Tubi?
something like every time somebody watch it, they get money.
Yeah, that's like
Oh,
anything that mine
shit.
is.
So that's more than $1 a word.
Shit. We about to write a movie about
I
podcasts.
got Tubi on my phone.
Ooh, somebody gonna steal my idea. We gonna blank that out.
Yeah,
we about to write a movie about. All right,
Oh, you just gotta make
I'm gonna
sure
cut that. I'm gonna
shit
cut that.
the
Cut the
other-
first
Cut the other part out.
first
There you
portion
go.
out. Yeah. Let's see here. The Met Gala. Did you see that weird shit?
Man,
It's always weird though.
Yeah.
that's where I
mean,
think.
I think
That's
it was
that's the intention for it to be weird.
It's always interesting. It's always weird. But I just think this year,
That was the Met Gala is the Illuminati initiation
I
party.
was just about
That's
to.
exactly what the
I
fuck
was
it is.
just about to fucking. I'm like, yo, I think that's where the grooming start.
That's exactly what it is.
How weird can we make you look?
Yup.
How weird?
but the thing is not that the Met tells you what to wear.
Mm-hmm.
They give you a theme.
They
That's
do.
what I'm
Right.
saying.
They
Yeah.
give you a theme, and what you do with that theme.
Mm-hmm.
Is
That's when they be
whatever.
like,
It'd be the most
But
obscure
Lil
theme in
Nas
the world.
X,
they
I
like
mean,
orgies.
Lil Nas
I like
X,
how they
I
did
need
that.
him to
Yeah.
sit,
See.
sit down.
I think he already in there. Like whatever they and
The moment he went from wearing like the cowboy outfit,
to the
I'm gay.
Him and the other man. Him and the other bull.
Once he came out, like I'm like, yeah, they got him.
What's the other bull? The other bull that got the demon song, and the song is fire. But when he
Sam Smith.
Sam Smith, what the fuck?
Did you see
How
his
did Sam
performance?
Smith
Did you
make-
see his
yeah.
performance?
He had a devil outfit on with high heels. Like I was like, yo, you wildin'. Like,
Chest out.
You ain't see that shit?
Stomach.
That was at the
Fury.
Grammys.
And the person that he recorded that song with,
It was kids
is
there.
transgender.
It was kids.
The person that he performed the song with was transgendered. So it was born a man and transformed into a woman.
If you a man, you have sex with a transgender. Are you gay? I'm sorry.
You know?
Might have to cut that part out. She said,
I just watched something.
She's like my legal representation. She like, nigga, we gonna cut that out.
I just watched a clip on TikTok, which was probably a Tubi movie,
Right.
where the guy and the girl is sitting there. The shot on the top of the TikTok says,
Yeah.
he just found out his woman was born a man.
Was that Secret Society?
It might be. I saw it on TikTok. So
Probably Secret Society.
And
And they
wait-
got part 2.
okay, so the guy was like, "Yo, you only let me hit it from the back. You don't never let me eat your." And she was like, "I don't know what you talking about. You scaring me." And she runs into the room. He was like, "Strip down. Let me see.
Hold up, he been hitting and he ain't see she had balls? See, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Yeah, this is bullshit. Niggas be so, all right, I'm gonna stop.
Well, I don't.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to go all the way into it. Yeah,
Let's still had that stuff.
Oh, okay. Then why
But
she let it hit
they
it from
were
the back?
born.
Listen.
All right. Yeah, let's
We're not trying to get canceled.
yeah, let's not get canceled.
Cancel
What not.
culture
This
is
is episode
real.
150. These motherfuckers.
Good. We trying to get to 200.
And this episode will be the most viewed ever. Did you see that? Boy, I look up. She be texting me like, nigga, have you seen the numbers? I'm like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? It'd be the craziest shit ever. But then they be like, who is these motherfuckers? Philly podcast, you know what I'm saying? Wanted for talking crazy shit. So we gonna leave it alone, man.
That's
Shout out.
Patreon.
Yeah, Patreon. We'll talk about
for
that.
that.
Yup.
They can't cancel y'all on Patreon.
No.
Because you paid for it.
You paid for a paywall.
You consented.
Ooh, I can't wait for a paywall. Ooh, I can't wait for a motherfucking paywall. I'm gonna be talking crazy shit. I'm gonna be talking crazy shit.
That's where all the Illuminati conversations gotta come out. All
Right.
I'm gonna bring. You know what I'm gonna? You know who I'm gonna bring? I'm gonna bring old Christian women in this motherfucker to be on the Patreon and whatnot, and ask them questions like that. That shit gonna be out of control. They're gonna be like, yo, I gotta tune into this. Whose auntie is talking like that? Let's move on, right? Let's move on. Shout out to that, right? One last thing in current events.
Oh Lord.
The first time I looked into your eyes, I'll disown you. Oh.
Brian Midnight.
Ryan McKnight.
What did he do?
Disown his black children.
No, don't do that. Not his. Oh.
Hey, listen.
Is that what it is, or
It is what it is.
or is that how you took it? That would really have.
He only has the children he has with his
He got
black spouse.
He got 4
listed on his IG bio.
Yup. And then we
And
speak
everybody knows he got 2 boys.
that he used to
'Cause
sing.
He got
with.
Brian Jr.
He used to be in a group called
And they
McKnight.
named the other kid Brian Midnight also.
He got 2 Brian McKnight Juniors. He got the one from his original family, and he got the new one. So here's the thing: he got a new Brian McKnight Jr.
iPhone.
Yeah, it's the crazy of the new design of the old design of the same design. You know what I'm saying? Right. So listen. So this is what he does, right?
Because he had them on stage. He had the older ones on stage.
Not on stage. This
But
nigga
no,
did an album with him.
remember he was beefing with his sons because they were saying like he wasn't giving them money anymore, and he was
I
like,
think
"Y'all got to
they were
work
saying
for
that
it."
he was mistreating their mom at one point too.
Yeah.
So
So
It was
here's
about money too, though, because I remember he was saying they grown and they still asking me for money.
So I don't know about the boy. I don't know what the beef with the boys is, but the latest thing that has come out is now there's some back and forth happening between Brian McKnight and his eldest daughter.
Oh wow!
because
And
he's holding the youngest daughter, the baby, and says something about being a girl dad.
Yep.
But nigga, you been a girl dad.
But here's the thing. So apparently, a few years back, there was a complete and utter disowning and separation because the daughter, the eldest daughter, was involved in something that he would like to refer to as incestual. Yes, apparently, his daughter, according to him, was having an inappropriate sexual relationship with one of her cousins.
and her name is Brianna.
So
Brianna.
he's
Brian.
using that
Whatever
as
it's
like
spelled.
I said, I don't know if
Look,
it's
that's
true.
the way it's spelled.
I don't Brianna is crazy. I don't know if he's using this as a scapegoat to say that that's the reason why, but there's got to be a particular reason where he does not rock out with that part of the family. Now, if you beefing with the moms but they grown now. These are grown adult people. Like, this is madness to me. Like, think a couple of them in their 30s.
I mean,
wild.
I will say this. I Googled him.
Yeah.
And it's 3 children listed, and all 3 of these are the
new
first batch. No, they're the first batch.
Oh, the first batch.
I know that these names are the first batch.
Yeah, because the other one, because he had
Nico,
3
'cause I
stepkids
remember
with the
their name
one
Nico,
girl, right?
right.
The new one, yeah.
Nico, Brianna, and Brian.
It's a damn shame. Like I said,
Brianna.
I really, in that instance and whatnot, yo, this nigga's the poster child for fucking kids right now. Cause like you can't knock his hustle. You can't like he's really at the point where he's saying he's standing 10 toes down. And he will double down on it and say, yo, I don't really rock with them like that.
Now I know he was beefing with the sons before because I remember they were saying like he wasn't giving them money and he's like, well, I put y'all in position. You know, like they were like involved with his albums and his videos and stuff like that. So like, why should I still have to give y'all money?
Right.
My
And then it
throat
was
hurt
a-
from that high note. I'm sorry.
And then it was a whole.
Ain't nobody tell you
that
to
shit
do
was
that.
disgusting.
Ain't nobody tell you to do that,
That
man.
shit sound like a choking, dying meerkat. I was like, like I heard it coming out. I'm like, yeah, that's terrible. Like, what the fuck? I'm not. Yeah, I need to stay in my octave. But to be perfectly honest with you, just a quick question, and then we can move on to the topic. Is there anything that y'all like? Who got kids? Well, us 3 got kids. Y'all got kids? No kids? Y'all kids, Eddie? None? All right. So the guys that don't have kids, I'm asked, is there anything that your kids could do in life to where you not fucking with them no more?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
It definitely wouldn't be over no money though.
Yeah, for real.
You mean like occupation or like
anything that they could do, anything that happens, a falling out that you'd be like, you know what, this falling out is permanent. I'm not picking this shit back up at all.
Nah, I don't really see nothing that would. Nah,
I got a few things.
Maybe
Like, if your
maybe
child
put their
murders
hands
somebody-
on me. Like, you know.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's a wrap,
yeah, that'd
man.
probably be.
Yeah, see my
That'd probably be one.
But we have falling outs all the time. They just and then we, get back to normal. But
yeah, see
I
my
don't
son,
know.
my son is like Teddy size, and you know what I mean. And he's 19.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? So me and him always got to have a respectable relationship because my hands work great. But if this nigga get his hands on me,
It's a wrap.
I'm going down. I'm like, God damn, like, would you let my hands go? Would you let my hands go? I heard the funniest shit ever, man. Somebody was like, I forget where I heard this shit from. This nigga said he was in an emergency room. It just so happened to be in an emergency room. And dude was in there with his pop, and he was arguing and whatnot. And no, his pop was in the emergency room, and he was on the phone with him. He was like this, I'm down at the emergency room right now. And this was like during the holiday. He was like this, why you in the emergency room? He was like, ain't nobody bitching, you hit me like a stranger. I'm like, Jesus Christ. See, that's what I'm saying. Like you ain't know me, nigga. Like, hold the fuck up. See, that's one of them things. And I don't even know if I would take it that far or whatnot because, hey, listen, you know what I mean? If you take an L to a young Thundercat, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You're old, you're out of breath. Shit happens. But, you know what I'm saying? But if you, like I think that the beef would come in that, like, if it was geared towards, like, if I'm with your mom and you disrespect your mom beyond belief. You know what I mean? You destroy her property, you put hands on her, something like that. Then, yeah, now, you know what I mean? It's not that I'll totally disown you. I'm going to have to fuck you up. Or at least try to. And it's on site until I win. You know what I'm saying? Why you fighting your kid like that? Fuck that nigga. You see, you going to touch his mama in front of my face? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a bitch ass nigga. That's my girl. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it all, no matter what it is, it's your girl. That's your woman. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, that's the only thing that I can think of to say like, yo, you ain't just gonna let that shit slide. But also if you I don't know, man, some of these crackheads back in the day, man, I would have disowned a motherfucker. You sell my TV. You gonna sell my TV?
like
You gonna
Gator
sell a
I was thinking about
TV?
Gator last night. Oh,
said,
my
"Mama, I
God.
smoked the TV."
Smoke the TV. Oh, Gator would have to get the fuck. Yo, get the fuck
Mom,
out.
I got to dance.
Don't
But
come back.
Hey, you see what
I
his
gotta
dad
dance
did?
for
You
you.
see
Yeah.
his dad took him out.
Yeah, because Dad wasn't trying to hear that because Dad was already mad and whatnot. I can't watch Matlock, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You sold the TV, nigga. God damn.
Mama,
Like, people
I
just-
smoked the
I
TV.
smoked it, sold it and smoked it. Motherfucker,
Damn.
man. Yeah, man. Listen, you know, and I think that we got to give grace. But I think that just goes to show, man, love is unconditional. Love is conditionally unconditional. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck because we always lean it towards, you know what I mean, men. And it is what it is. Like sometimes you gotta be hands off. Sometimes you gotta chalk it and say, you know what, I ain't dealing with this shit no more. I'm not dealing with this shit no more. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. I stopped past to see a pastor friend of mine today.
Mm-hmm.
I just needed to have a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And that is something we discuss. Basically, just
Because the pastor will tell you too, in the name of Jesus, fuck them kids.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Just like you got to throw your hands up and you got to release.
you have to.
You can't control how this is going.
Y'all,
And the
absolutely.
more you try to control it, the worse it's going to get.
Absolutely.
So you
That's the big
have
thing.
to
Yeah.
let
Yeah.
go. And I think that's why I actually took that time to
Good.
take myself to lunch
Mm-hmm.
to actually process.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta do that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because, whew,
Kids
child.
overrated too, man.
Listen.
Like people don't understand, man. Like adulting is one thing. Remember when you realize that you were like I still have anxiety about adulting. Like I do shit. You ever just think back? You ever just like sit back and then you have like a kid moment for a second, and you be like, damn, man, that's a lot for me to do, but I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm an adult person and I'm doing it, but it fucking sucks. Parenting is the same way. It is so hood. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's so much. There's nothing like you thinking like, all right, yeah, well, you know what I mean? Well, they're gonna respect me and tell them what to do. But at the end of the day, they don't tell you all the nuances that go along with it.
Yep.
Kids are here to fuck shit up. Remember what movie was that? When they walked in here, we're here to fuck shit up. What movie? I figured we would. Dude, I'm trying to tell you. Until you have to make corrective actions. Like I had to change my entire toilet out because my daughter was clogging the toilet regularly.
Please tell. Don't just say she was clogging the toilet.
No, she was.
Please
all right.
say
It
how
wasn't-
she was clogging the toilet.
She was putting too much damn toilet paper and putting and if her dog would shit in the room, she would pick it up with paper towels and put it in the toilet.
Thank you.
So when the toilet started
I just
clogging,
needed
there's
that
nothing.
whole part to come out.
There's nothing like nothing. But she's not 5. This is an adolescent. Love you, Larry, because she's gonna listen to this shit one day. There is but that's the type of shit that kids do. Like they take it. I had to get my whole fucking ceiling fixed because it was one time, Dad, the toilet won't stop running. I'm in West Philly. I'm like, I'm gonna be homeless. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, I can't live. Like, where I'm gonna live at? Like, because now I know what the toilet look like when it's overflowing. And not as only is it overflowing, it's overflowing and it won't fucking stop.
Yep.
And you trying to tell a 12-year-old how to do it and you 30 minutes away from the house, man, you might as well just set a kitchen fire. It is over. Like my fucking steps gonna collapse. Everything is gonna be crazy, oversaturated. I was like, shit. Lift the back of the toilet up and put the thing. I don't know what to do. There's a flap. I don't know what the flap. I'm like, oh my God. I'm sitting up there like I'm in traffic, like, man, like, you know how when you gotta take a shit real bad and whatnot, you trying to get it, you like, God damn, I need to get home, you know what I'm saying? Like, dog, she finally called me, I got it to stop. I'm like, how much water is everywhere? It's there. I'm like,
It's there.
get every towel in the house and clean it up. And here's the thing. This happened 4 times. Kids are here to fuck shit up.
Thank you for reminding me not to have Thank you for reminding me.
They are here. It's all well and then.
One floor house. Get yourself a one.
Never have.
They, yo, they are here to fuck
tell
shit
you.
up, man. When shit get broke, shit get broke.
I have walked in here at least 3 different times. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what the fuck happened? I was like, you just got this shit plastered and painted. He was like, yo.
Yeah. It's one of them things.
He was like the girl. I'm like.
But here's the crazy thing, right? That's the 13-year-old. I picked a 19-year-old up from college last night. And every once in a while, when nobody's home, the dog will run in his room. Her dog, because she's still working on the potty train. Listen,
We just gonna keep on past that.
Fuck them dogs. So right.
Since we can't say the other.
Everybody they'll run into the room and shit in the room, but he's not there. So when he comes home, he always got to clean up stuff. So I walk up the steps. And he like, yo, it ain't going down. I had a flashback. It was like dun 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 dun, like the fucking Terminator 2 music playing in my head. I'm like, what did you do? I replaced the toilet, replaced the ceiling, spent thousands of dollars. I'm like, what did you do? He's like, nothing. He was like, I just tried to flush it. I'm like, are you putting hard old dog shit in the toilet? Oh, my bad. I'm like,
oh, my bad. It's crazy.
This shit is like, it don't stop. It don't stop.
That's the
like
cliche phrase for kids. Oh, my bad.
Oh, my bad is crazy.
I fucked up.
I fucked up. And then, oh, man. I got to talk about it all day. Man, just experience children, man. It's great.
I mean, I have pets, so that's kind of like a half.
No. Whoa.
Oh,
no, not the.
That's the conversation we go ahead.
No. That's
wait a minute there.
Okay,
that's not the conversation we gonna have. We ain't gonna do that one right now.
Let me rephrase.
Nigga said I got turtles, so you know it's. You know what I'm saying?
I got something at home I gotta take.
I know my hamsters, they be drawn. So you know what I mean? I understand what the kid's situation is like. That cat is a bitch.
I'll
You know what I'm
explain.
saying? Like,
and
what?
she is. And so is my damn dog. So I'll give you because I had a couple situations that was like that. So
right.
My dog, it is a Pomsky. So she's very fluffy and poofy like a Pomeranian. Okay. But she's built like a husky. And she's only one. Mm-hmm. She looks like she's a full-grown adult husky.
Oh shit.
So yes. So with that being said, I have to keep in mind that we have to train her because she doesn't really respond to commands like that. She doesn't know what is not edible and what is edible.
She gotta let fluff around her edge. She don't hear what the fuck you talk about. It's all that fur around the edge. Yeah, she ain't listening to you.
So I go to work.
Right.
You know, my girl work at home. So, but she can't really. She works at home, so she can't really pay attention to what the dog is doing.
Absolutely.
The dog is roaming around.
Yeah.
She chews up my shoes, chews up my PlayStation 5 cord.
Oh no, you didn't.
Yes, the.
Oh yeah, it's over.
My PlayStation 5 cord chewed up my PlayStation charging, the controller charging. This is expensive things. These are expensive things, materialistic things. Yes, they can be replaced, but
no, wait. Because for about 3 years, that PlayStation 5 was irreplaceable. You couldn't even find another motherfucking PlayStation 5.
Some people would be like, "Oh, it's just a game." Listen,
who said that?
Some people with whoever's listening, what they would think, oh, it's not that.
You want to talk to us, bro? It sound like your girl said that. Yo,
no.
Yo, you love her, right?
I
just want to know how you feel about it.
Listen, hold up. We don't need his girl becoming his ex-girl and then going on this show.
Yeah.
We don't need no girl. We don't need no girl
rolling up to the Uber.
On the next episode of the Odd Topics podcast. Hey, yo, we done fucked up again and we going live with it today. Yo, that is crazy. Wow. All right, but no.
Yeah, that's like, so I understand because it's like, and it wasn't like she didn't do it just once. She did it again. And it was like,
right.
She chewed up my cord and my shoes again. Mm-hmm. So it's just like, yeah, is it
so
having your house flooded? No.
So
but
the first time, you didn't just want to like move your stuff to a higher.
That's what I did. But see, she, like I said, she's exploring the house. So she's finding things.
No.
It wasn't. And she just chews cords.
I hate my dogs.
She chews cords.
I hate my dogs. And it's not even my dogs. Fuck both them dogs. One is my wife's. One is my daughter's. And the dog, the one that bark all crazy all the time when y'all come in here and whatnot, that's Coach. Coach is the devil.
Coachella.
Coach is the fucking devil.
Coachella.
The nigga got a nerve to be a bitch ass nigga too, like a big time bitch ass nigga. Like he get all Atlanta Brave when she come around and he start barking. You can't walk in the basement because when we got a bathroom in the bedroom. So when she in the bathroom and I come in, he start barking like he protecting. Okay, I understand the nature of that.
Right.
But I don't understand is the fact that when she leave, you's a bitch ass. He go hide in the corner and shit. Matter of fact, my daughter's dog, I thought I lost her one time. We was getting construction. Like, I was running around the neighborhood and all that other shit because I thought she had left. These dogs, because they understand the alpha in the situation. But here's the big thing that's real fucked up. This nigga has the nerve. Because before, he would only chew her underwear. Or out of the hampers or whatnot. He would take her underwear out of the hampers. You know this nasty motherfucker. He'd chew her used drawers out the hamper or whatnot, right?
The crotch, though. And
the crotch of it, you dirty, nasty,
always the crotch.
filthy bastard. This nigga started, then all of a sudden he went gay a few years back. My drawers started getting it, and now my drawers get it the worst. I'm like, where the fuck is my drawers? It's laundry day. It's 9 drawers under the bed. I'm like, nigga, you just been rolling around in draw land. Like, this nigga is crazy. I'm like, yo, bro. And yeah, I mean, come on, man. Like you
when my
biting
dog,
the ball part and shit. It got little holes. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna fucking
nasty.
kill you one day,
when
dog.
my mom's dog was a puppy,
Yeah.
the laundry basket I had was like grated.
Yeah.
So like you said, they like the dirty drawers.
No.
So it's pulling
Mm-hmm.
out of the little hole
Mm-hmm.
on the side. So what I've learned to do is put a trash bag
Yeah.
inside my laundry basket.
Yeah.
So at least, I mean, they can smell it all day, but they can't.
Dogs is nasty. This
Yes,
fucking
it's
dog
nasty.
attracted to crotch and ass like all the time.
He's
Yeah,
like-
man, it's just fucking
Well,
disgusting.
I mean, they be smelling
We had family over one time. The worst thing you could do, first of all, don't leave a bag on the floor because he'll piss on it, and you know what I mean, and that's your shit, right? But here's the big thing. So our younger cousin, you know what I'm saying? You know, she's quite a few years younger. This is Shannon's cousin and whatnot. But me and Shannon been together so long. Her family's my family. Matter of fact, most of them like her more than they like me the more like her. Don't say I said that. You know what I'm saying?
But you said it.
I said it right. And she was like, get the fuck out of here.
I just want you to put that at the mark
But
of where.
this
to
the funny thing
rewind
about
that
so
shit.
cousin comes through and she comes through because she's meeting up with some friends in the area. She's staying for the weekend. She leaves her bag on the dining room chair, and we'll move on after this. And we come in there, and I'm like, whose drawers is scattered from here to the kitchen? So she walks down the steps. I said, and she's coming out the shower. I said, Erica, you didn't put your bag up? Oh, my God. This nigga done took every, not shirt, not bra, not pants, every drawer. This nigga was fishing, pulled all the drawers out of there. She got drawers all over the place. I cannot, but this is so fucking embarrassing. I'm like, I'm sorry, you shouldn't have left that shit on the dining room table.
Absolutely.
And that,
On the dining room table.
not dining room
Floor.
chair.
Okay.
No, not the floor, it was the chair. He jumped up in the chair and
he
got him.
jumped in the chair.
Yeah, he jumped up in the chair and got him. Yeah, shout out to keeping your drawers elevated. All right, and now it is time for the main.
title of the
That was a lot of catching up.
I know it's a lot of catching.
That was the-
No,
that's
that was
the
a current
title of the
events. That
show.
was current events
Oh,
stuff.
all
That's
right.
the title
But
of the show.
now it's time.
That's, no.
What?
Keeping your drawers elevated.
Keeping your drawers elevated is the name of the
your
title of the show?
Absolutely, absolutely not.
Did I say keep your
Absolutely
drawers elevated or keeping your drawers elevated?
Keeping.
Like keeping up with the Kardashians.
Like
keeping
keeping them up.
keeping your drawers out.
Double entendre.
Yeah.
entendre.
Don't ask me why. You know what I'm saying?
Keep your drawers up and your legs closed.
Whoa.
Bro, yeah, I know. Come on, y'all.
You had
Y'all,
to
come
take
on.
it
Come
like-
on. Yeah, I know. Ty, like, come on. You got to go extra with the shit. God damn. You know what I'm saying? We out here. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Out in these streets.
On these streets.
Oh, shit. So, time for the main event. We going to spend, I say we spend about 25 minutes on this shit. Then we can get the fuck out of here. That's it? Oh, is that too much?
That's too little.
All right, well, let's fucking go.
Okay.
There's no way in the world
Time-
we're going to talk about this.
Time for the main event.
All right, let's just see where the day takes us.
Ebony K. Williams was on
Oh, hell.
Ivana Van Zandt's
One thing
show.
I did see.
Yeah, and this is what this dippy heifer said.
I know what
That you cannot teach a man or tell a man how to be a man. So I will not ask you to indict men in this question. But I do want you to speak, Ayanla, to how women
She said her
need
name
to I don't know, position ourselves so that we can be in our divinity, so we can have our crowns right, how we can create and not build, when some of us, quite frankly, feel that the men that are available to us, and I'm talking about across the color spectrum, across the age spectrum, trust me, I've done them all, they are not positioned to protect nor provide because of some of the statistics we just talked about. They're not earning the incomes. They're not having the resources, and some of them are not even showing up in the leadership.
Would you date a bus driver? Would you date
if
a bus
he owns
driver?
the bus? If he owns
No.
it. If he owns the bus.
See, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem.
Okay.
Because the standards and requisites, and I'm not talking about him laying on his sofa playing video games all day. I'm not talking about that. But the standards and the criteria that we use to measure men is off for who we are as women and who they are in this society. I would date a bus driver if he loved driving the bus, if he was a man of integrity, if he was good to his mama, if he treated me well, I would date a bus.
That you've said that you cannot teach a man or tell him.
React.
Bus driver.
Yo.
I mean, I think that just, goes into the old adage of, the standards that we're held to as men is, damn near impossible to touch unless you're like that 1% or 5% or whatever that percentage is of men that are, they got the money, they got the career, they got the status and all of that. And it's just like, not everybody can be that. And on top of that, we as men don't look for that high of a quality of a woman in terms of material and what just everything that they can do for us. And unless it's in terms of how they make us feel in terms of happiness, our security, like the simple shit.
Right.
We date for the simple shit. I think majority of women date for what they can get. And what a man can provide.
You don't get a choppy air horn for me for that one.
That's cool. It's still an air horn.
Yeah, I know. Do you agree with that?
No.
You don't. I'm talking now. We said majority. Don't bring your unicorn ass over here with that other shit.
Yeah,
I'm talking like the majority.
We was just the
All right,
last
all right.
episode that I was on.
Majority
Okay, yeah.
under the age of.
Right.
Because we were just talking about how Kelly had probably got some men in her DMs that she ain't giving the time of day to because of what she may or may not. No, didn't you say it was like one of your old friends that wanted to
Whoa.
Shit.
I didn't say no names.
Pull that mic closer to you. Would you?
One of her old friends.
No face,
she
no
was
case.
Yeah. No face, no case.
I remember that conversation. She was like one of her old friends that was trying to get with her. She's like, no, I don't think so, because this, that, and the third. And yeah. But I forgot why. But it's just like, it's stuff like that. Probably a nice guy, but you just won't give him the time of day. I think it's a lot of those in the DMs of.
Why won't you give him the time of day, Kelly?
I don't even remember which one.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
So many, right? It's so many.
So many.
See?
So many. But
It's
it's
so
just,
many.
if it's somebody that, we've been there, we've done that, and it's just not something that's appetizing for me to go back to.
Right.
It
All
doesn't matter about your job.
That's the one thing-
It doesn't matter
that's
about
the-
We
what
talking
you're
about
doing.
rendezvous now.
It's
One-
you.
Yeah.
The one point that females make that I will agree on is that just because they're a good guy doesn't mean that they're good for me.
Right.
That's the only
That's-
thing
that's
that I
point.
will agree with.
That's a
I'm
good
like, all right,
point.
I get it, because like you go to motherfucking you go to the mall, you try and make your plate, you at the Chinese joint, you like, all right, I may want to get that. Nah, I may not want to get that. That look good. I want to try that. Nah, I don't like that. I'm gonna try that. I don't like that. That's not for me. I get it. You want to try things. It's called dating. Yes,
Exactly.
It's called dating. It's called playing the field. However you want to call it. But
So much
yeah.
fun.
So can we bring up first, because I actually have like a line of questions that I want to ask
Oh,
about
geez,
this in this realm. But the first thing that I want to do is I kind of want to make a statement just to ask, like, where do we get to the
85%? So
yeah, but where do we get to the point where the goalpost is always being moved?
Oh, that's never.
You can't score a touchdown at all. Like my thing is her saying that the first thing that she did was defend her standards when she asked her. She defended her standards when she asked her, would she date a bus driver? Why are women always in defense of their standards? Is the bar that low? All right. The bar is that low, but see,
right. You answered your own question.
You gotta ask the question. You already got
to ask the question, and you already know.
So, all right, but the big question is that for the women, where does her mindset stem from?
You want me to go?
Please go.
So, first thing I want to say, I don't have a problem with Ebony K. Williams' preference because you are allowed to prefer whatever you want, whatever you decide that you want in your life, right? But I think the confusion in this entire situation is that Ebony asked Ayanna, what can women do? And Ayanna's response was basically like, maybe you need to open up your pool of men
Options
that you will entertain. Because if you want a man that can provide, a man that loves his mama, a bus driver can be that, right? And everybody is stuck on the whole bus driver thing, but that was just an example of a blue-collar man, which 15, 20 years ago was highly acceptable to almost every woman. They would love to have this man that worked at the factory and,
I'm good
you know.
with it. Look, I'm
The
good with
oil
garbage
rig.
man.
So,
Guess
because
what?
at the
Man,
end of
that
the
worked
day,
at the oil
he
rig.
could do
What is the
exactly
bread?
what you want a man to do, which is provide, which is
Right.
love on
Is
you,
the man-
help you with the children, all of those things. You don't need the bus owner for those things. So is that what you want? So, because Ayanna's like, you can't keep saying there's no men out here, and I'm telling
If
you,
your circle
you
is
overlooking
tiny.
the bus driver. The
Well,
bus
see, so
driver
if
could
you're
be the
closing-
man that you want.
So it's like, well, who? Because the first thing I'm asking is, well, who the hell hurt you? Where does the mindset come from? Like, why is it?
The
upbringing?
mindset comes from possibly the way she was raised.
Right.
Who raised her? What was she raised around? What did she see?
Right.
So if everyone in her realm is looking to attain status,
Exactly.
Ooh.
That's
a
what
bus
it is. That's
driver-
what it is.
a bus
Exactly.
driver is not
Right.
status.
Right.
Like me, I'm good. I mean, I'm an event manager. I'm doing some things in the corporate world.
Right.
But if dude approaches me correctly, sir,
Mm-hmm.
if he approaches me correctly,
I just want. I'm just trying to see you walk away.
I'm
sexy, what the fuck?
Goddamn! Look at that ass. That's what it is.
Like that's
Goddamn!
all
Look at
my
that ass.
boss and my coworker said all day. 10 hours, all we said all day was sexy, what the fuck?
Sexy. What the fuck?
No seafood dinner? No seafood dinner? But
No Sid Bookers.
if you
No
if you
Red
approach-
Lobster, nigga.
No, them shrimp be popping.
I know, but damn, Sid.
If you
approach
brought me
me-
some of them, I'm gonna be happy. I would be happy with some Sid Booker shrimp.
Stop being a fucking unicorn.
Just saying, I would be happy with
It's
some Sid
good
Booker
to
shrimp.
go,
That
but,
shrimp
you
be
know,
popping.
She's hilarious. She's like, I would be
popping.
fine. Yeah, I know
know.
that. I know it's good,
your,
but damn,
It's your approach.
it's not a
know it's
date
good, but
place.
damn.
No, I ain't saying it's a date place. I'm saying,
Right,
you know,
right.
just on some. Oh, I went to Sid Booker's. I got you some shrimp. That's
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Maybe I was driving by, they was on.
I
they
got
was
you a
open.
platter.
I
Let's sit in the
got you.
car.
But I'm gonna say this though.
reheated
We
it
know
before I came
Ebony ain't from Philly, because in Philly, the women love the SEPTA drivers like they LeBron. I'm telling you,
yeah.
they
Oh,
act like SEPTA
The biggest-
workers.
Raz is up the driver.
The biggest hoes,
Raz is yeah,
the
yeah,
biggest hoes in Philadelphia.
yeah.
SEPTA drivers,
Uh-huh.
police officers,
Mm-hmm.
and
Really?
Yo.
wait a minute.
Yeah, they-
Not all. I just want to say that.
99.9%.
No, not that high.
All right, 95.
Yeah.
Ted what?
And
What? Oh yeah. Wait.
You a cop?
Federal agent.
Yeah.
All right.
different.
Different.
No, it's
Who's
not.
that cop?
I'm talking
I
about.
think the higher up, the more you probably.
Talk about PPD.
I spent 9 years.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah,
get,
see-
listen, y'all gonna get this. We
Why you
gonna
and
get
your girlfriend
sued.
break up?
And he got yup, exactly. Yup. Yeah, she found that little black book, huh? That's what happened. Yeah, that little ass black book. All the bitches in there. And all of them had at the end of the name. LaQuisha, Shania.
Pizza Hut,
Yeah,
Look
pizza.
at Lost.
Acme. It's like
Nigga, you spell scam likely wrong.
skim like.
Skim Lickley. Like, hold up.
Skim
Who the
Milk.
fuck is Skim Lickley?
Skim
You know what I'm
Milk.
saying? No, dog.
Skim.
You gotta be careful. You one of them uniform niggas. And that's what it is. But I can understand that. More power to you, though, respect. I mean, listen, if they throwing it out there, listen, if I was single and oh yeah. You know who else get a lot too? Trash truck drivers. Nigga. Yo, no, nigga. Trash truck driver. First and foremost, I ain't even work for the city of Philadelphia. I would just be in Philadelphia. And the way that women found a way to run out to the truck with no clothes on.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
is
absolutely.
I was in Chester one time. No bullshit. I'm in Chester, and the two bulls behind me and whatnot, they throwing the trash in the back of the truck. And I hopped out like, yo, can you grab something real quick? So I grab it. And this lady, hold on. 100 degrees outside, bra and panties.
Wow.
Mismatch. That's another thing.
Did it
You a
matter?
horny motherfucker when you ran outside with the mismatched bra and panty set on and whatnot. You could at least listen, it is what it is. Like you came out with your mismatched shit on, you don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? You want somebody to see all you got.
Right.
So my thing is, yes, but all right. So we talked about the women that don't mind that situation. The problem is that most of these women aren't in the public eye of a situation. So now with the youngins only see, they're not modeling after mom and auntie.
Yeah.
They modeling after these
What they
stupid
see
heifers
on-
on the gram.
Yep.
After Ebony K. Williams.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like to me, and she's real fucked up though, because for her to be as educated and as
It's a
successful,
real fucked up thing to say,
Right.
personally, because at the end of the day,
hold up, send me the other video, the second one.
if the man is good to you,
Mm-hmm.
then he's good to you.
Mm-hmm.
But
No
then-
matter, I mean, as long as he's gainfully employed, he's not doing anything illegal, then what's the problem?
But you,
I'll say
go ahead, Scott. Go ahead.
I'll say this. The crazy thing is females be wanting men of status, but little do they know, men of status is rarely ever faithful. Because they
got
have
status.
Exactly.
Because they got
So
status,
it's like-
and because they can hop.
Yes, because when you're
They
up
got-
here, when you have the status, your availability
My
to go.
song by Pitbull and Stephen Marley is called Options.
Mm-hmm.
I got options. You just the top one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So it's like
Mm.
it's so really when you look at it, it's like, well, why do you lust after something that probably doesn't even, they
Right.
probably just got you on a
It
roster.
just
Right.
it looks good from the outside.
It does to other
But
people.
right. So are you more concerned about
Yes.
what looks good to everybody outside or what's
That's
going to feel
crazy.
good in your
That's
home?
insane.
That's what it is.
Me?
Insane.
I'm
I would
all for
You
feeling
don't want
good in
nobody
my
to
home.
say, "Oh, here's Ebony K. Williams with Joe Smo that works at whatever bus company."
That's insane.
That's what it is.
You know what this
That's
is?
part of it.
You know what this is? This is the season of exposing the hoes. The freak Nick is out.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? The freak Nick John about to drop. The situation, like, that's what it is. Everybody now that got them whole tendencies or whatnot, now
Whole
it's
season?
not a secret no more. Because what they require is not a secret no more. Because now
I never went to freak.
the mistakes are rising to the top. They're essentially, they made all they goofy shit back in the day, and now they're trying to make up for it. So now, and here's the funny thing: the young girls will fill their time up with the ain't shit ass niggas, have kids with them and all that, but still require. This is what Kevin Samuels was saying the entire time. Shout out to the OG, rest in peace.
Rest in peace,
Like
motherfucker.
he was saying it the whole time. He was mean as shit when he was saying it to him.
He needed to deliver it like that, though.
but he was saying, like, listen, yo, you might want to pump your brakes a little bit, because we always talk about, like, we talked about this, on the bar, because we talking about, bringing to the table. I'm starting to hate that situation. I'm starting to hate just the saying itself. But the one thing that I can say is that you can't look for a nigga that's up here when your entire life and your whole existence
Your
is
value.
yeah, you fake up here, but you really are down here. And there's nothing wrong with being down here. This is your
One
ground,
thing
it's your
is to
surface.
fake it to make
Stay
it.
in your lane.
Stay in your
Stay
Stay in your
motherfucking
fucking
lane.
lane.
Because at the end of the day, when you're mid-level, you're working your way up, but you're mid-level.
Right.
And all you're looking for is dudes that are on that top tier.
Mm-hmm.
You are looked at as an opportunist. You're not looking at somebody that's trying to love me.
Right.
You're looked at as an opportunist. You're looking for that dude that's going to reach his hand down and pull you up instead of you pulling yourself up.
There's not a man on the planet that's acceptable for. No nigga can say like, "Hey yo,
no, you're not.
I'm looking for me. I'm looking for me. Yo, I need me a 6-figure bitch." Ooh, what do I look like saying that and whatnot? Do she own the bus company? Does she own a healthcare agency that she works for?
Yes.
This is the funny thing. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna let you talk one minute. Listen. So my sister-in-law is the perfect example of what I'm talking about. No, nothing bad. I love Heather to death. This essentially, she went from being a home health care aide, stayed in school, became a nurse. Now she owns one and getting caked out.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a nigga on a planet that can
fuck
approach
with
and
her.
say that's my standard when that nigga ain't balling. You don't stand a chance in hell. You stand a snowball's chance in hell with getting with her if you are not of a certain caliber. You can't bring that shit to her. So why isn't it the same way with men?
I was just about to say
But I
that.
think that's what Ebony was saying. She thinks she's on this level where she should have somebody on her level too.
But why though?
My thing is, again, I'm not mad at her preference, right?
Right.
True,
But
yeah.
if you gonna have this preference, you gotta stand on it.
Yep.
And you gotta realize that this is why you can't find anybody. Like you can't bash the men because they're not at this level when you're not willing to adjust.
And you don't know what you being in that person's life is going to push them,
Ignite
encourage
them.
them, ignite them to
I was
do.
just about to say that. I was just about to say that.
Yeah, they gotta have something to start.
Because because a man, look, a man will get to wherever he wants to be, and he'll be like, now I can have a woman or kids and have a family and take care. But a woman, she get up there, fuck these niggas.
Fuck these niggas.
I don't need shit.
And this nigga would get a bitch from Popeyes.
Yo.
Hey, babe, I know you like to make chicken. Maybe one
take
day.
her to the top.
Yeah, like maybe you can start cooking your own chicken, sweetie. You know what I'm saying? But keep your little job now. You know what I'm saying? Now you know what I mean? I know you only make, $12.97 an hour. You know what I'm saying? But I'd make enough to hold us now.
Exactly.
And essentially, she's comfortable in that role. See, that's the funny thing about it. We start talking all this new age shit. That's old school shit right there. So if that's the old school living that you want to be, you gotta do that shit all the way around.
Yep.
So I'm gonna bring this up with Ebony K. Williams. This right here, because Ty sent me a text and said, "Oh, it gets worse."
Oh shit!
It did.
It gets worse. Hold up.
Is this the same conversation?
This the same conversation. No, this is next.
This
day.
is her
Comments
justification.
posted on social. I only saw a handful that even considered the possibility of a bus owner being a more aspirational position and recognizing that I am actually speaking and pouring into the ascension of black men when I said what I said. But see, no, some of y'all were too busy naming and shaming me personally and black women in general as undesirable, gold diggers, and much worse.
No, you
Now,
are.
I suspect that some of y'all are the same men that were bringing home C's and D's on your report cards, only to then be coddled by parents that said, well, that's okay, as long as you're doing your best. Well, listen, I love and believe in the excellence of black men. So no, my dear, C's and D's or any other form of mediocrity is not okay. No, I will not create a soft place for you or anybody that I love to fall comfortably into the bigotry of low expectations. So I'm going to say one more time, there's absolutely nothing wrong with driving a bus. My mother Gloria drove one for years. But could it be that black America has been sold a narrative of average, regular, and typical being good enough for us? Well, see, that's called white supremacy. And in this case, it takes the form of conditioning black Americans to happily accept being a permanent American underclass. But see, because I know the truth about black folk in America, no, average is not and will never be good enough for me. And the gag is, I don't think it's good enough for you either.
This bitch is gaslighting. Everything that she said, you know how she gets people on her side? She takes it, she makes the compelling argument about the black condition. This has nothing to do This has absolutely nothing to do with her saying what she said. She built up a defense. She's a fucking lawyer. This is what they do. She took everything that she was being ridiculed about, flipped it on its ear, and turned it into turned it into a racial thing and say, I'm going to use their insecurity as my strength. Here's the problem. The results don't add up, ma. You still almost 50 and you're alone. And here's the issue. The issue is that you just said you gave the main reason for you. Other people have different reasons. Your reason is bullshit. Because at the end of the day, what you said to that woman, that one line you said, does he own the bus, said everything that it needed to be said. Don't try to cat
After she said that?
Yeah.
It was over.
That was it.
It was over.
That was it.
Over.
Right. You don't. That's what you want.
You have limited yourself to CEOs, this, that, and the third. But what if these are who you want? They don't want you.
Exactly.
And then it was, I believe in the excellence of black people.
Ain't that a bitch?
What?
She took the black condition and tried to uplift us with her fuckery.
And
Your fuckery, you tried to uplift me now that you talk bad about me. Well, she's like, well, you know you ain't shit. And it's probably because your mom ain't raised you right. Well, guess what? I believe in you, black man. I done got my sister to beat her up on sight. Bitch, words mean things. I know what you saying.
Oh,
Y'all
shit.
ain't stupid. That's what I'm saying. See, a lot of times we get caught up in, because soon, black is the trigger.
Right.
As soon as you start saying black, it's like, oh, well, all right, maybe let me hear her out. Oh, she got a good point. All right, I understand that point. No. Let's go back to what you originally said, bitch. I heard everything.
Let's go to the
I heard everything.
I want y'all to go and look at when she was on the Breakfast Club.
Oh, no.
Charlamagne and DJ Envy Face, when she was talking, they was like,
what the fuck are you saying, bitch?
Wait, I think I saw.
And see, but
I was like, oh my God, lady, let it go. You don't want to date the bus driver, find your bus owner and shut up.
Right.
Why are you going on all these
What if
shows
what
trying
if
to
the bus
turn it
owner
around
hates you?
on us? Like trying to like, oh, black women, y'all just accept anything. No, we don't. It's plenty of women living happily married with their bus driver. Like, and you don't have anybody. So
I'm sorry.
what you mean? I done let it fly about 15 times.
yeah, you did.
I ain't hit one bleep.
But
I'm sorry, man.
like I said,
I
I don't have nothing against her. She can have whatever preference she wants
And that's
for whatever reason. I agree with her overall standard of not accepting the bare minimum, but I think we need to start defining
But
what
you have to
is the bare minimum.
Right. You have to
The bare
understand.
minimum is not
The bare minimum
bus
for
driver.
you is
Like-
completely different than the bare minimum for me, first of all.
right,
Second of all, let's take it to Tabitha and Wendy.
right.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Ooh.
with what Wendy
Yeah.
said. And Tabitha
started
came back with the classiest
Clap back.
ever.
Right.
My love.
That's what we do, women of a certain age.
No, my love. No, don't high five him off that shit.
What
We
you
don't-
mean? Because
We can say it.
she's
You
understand. I
can't.
can't. But I'm 40. I'm 40 now. Like,
So,
Oh yeah, you
you
are
are a
40.
man of
Club,
certain
you know what I'm
age.
saying?
You are a man of certain
We
age.
over 40 though. You're not there yet.
listen.
Go ahead.
Damn.
And I'm way over 40.
Yeah.
I'm closer to 50. But I look good. So
Yes, you
it's all
do,
good.
sister.
Like, don't crack.
Yes, you
Exactly.
don't.
Yup.
Unless
You
you
know what I
smoke.
mean? Yeah, exactly.
Unless you smoke.
Unless you smoke.
And
Well,
look,
she
wait a
knows. She
minute.
got pictures with
There's
Sammy
someone
Davis.
else.
You know,
Some of them ain't even cracking.
in a picture with Sammy Davis Jr. and shit. We already know, Kelly.
Oh
you know
my
what I'm saying?
God.
Leave Uncle Sammy
My
alone.
type of hype.
Not
man.
Sammy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you look at Wendy, and she tried to compare her situation with her husband
Right.
to Tabitha's situation with her husband.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And Tabitha said, no.
Mm-hmm.
This is not the same thing.
Not at all.
And see, my husband is my partner, and he supported my dream. And I said, when I attain what I'm trying to attain with your help,
Right.
then you quit your job, and then we work
Amen.
on your dream.
Would you consider
Exactly.
her?
This sucker over here,
Mm-hmm.
Kevin, because we all know your name.
We sure
Kevin,
do.
They're having a moment. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Kevin then took
Air
Wendy's
Kevin
money.
ass out.
Wendy is looking destitute and bad.
Well,
And it's
that-
just like,
That's always been that way.
no.
And
No.
Tabitha and Chance are thriving. Chance is happy. He quit the LAPD, got that pension.
Right.
Started his mentor
Foundation, yup.
foundation
So-
program.
So let me ask y'all a
and
question.
she making all the money.
Let me ask y'all a question. during that time,
And
just
Emmy nominated.
during
Emmy
that
nominated, period.
during that time, would you have considered him a provider?
Who?
Her husband, Tabitha's husband.
What do you mean? Would I consider him a provider?
Would you have considered him a provider
He
during the time period where he was helping her obtain her goals, and then when she got there, she decided to become.
retire him.
Yeah, he was a provider. He was working.
He
in
was
the
support-
LAPD.
He was a
So-
he was
so
a
what is-
police
what-
He was the
officer.
only one with the
He was
with
the
an
only one
income
with a-
coming in the house because she
right.
was sick for a while, and
So-
he took care of her.
So, what does a provider mean to you?
They're my daddy.
What does a provider mean to you? Because this is not just as black and white as to say that the person that makes the most money is. the
No, it's
provider.
definitely
no,
not
no,
about
no.
making
I
the
think
most
that-
money.
I
You
think
could
that
be.
that's
I'm
what's
gonna
fucked up.
describe
can
my
be-
father
Okay.
because that was when you look in our photo albums and where he has written in our photo albums.
Right.
He wrote his name Joseph S. Quinton under that parentheses the provider.
Yeah.
He put my mom's name, the mom, my name, the kid.
Right.
Even though my mother and my father worked, and he would come home, he'd break off that check to make sure that she can handle the household needs, this, that, and the third.
Right.
When decisions were to be made, especially about me, that was something they did together.
Right. Right.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
did he have his ups and downs in life? Yes, but at the end of the
course.
day, that was the father. He was the head of the house.
So
That's where the respect starts.
Agree.
I think provider is a wrong word to really put on anybody in the house because more than one person can provide.
Yeah, of course.
And especially when you start to talk about what it is that you provide, then it starts to get
that's the
Wow.
it's not
Yeah.
so black and white
Yeah.
no more.
that's the
That's
gray
true.
area. Right.
Because as a like you said with your dad is the head of the household. The head of the household is the protector, but that to me I feel as though that falls under provider as well because you're providing the protection over the family for anything that comes to try to harm. He's the first line of defense. The mom, she's the second line of defense.
Yeah.
Right,
But
right.
the mom can also do the same thing that the dad does, which is bringing in the money and also making decisions. So I think we should stop using the word provider and just because it's more so a teamwork thing when you just really come like when it boils down. I can't because when you say who's the provider, it kind of makes it a power thing, and I don't like that because at the end of the day, it's not about power. It's about what we doing together in this. If we really calling ourselves being together, that's why it's
Right.
called when we get together, we're a couple.
Right,
You know, it's two. You know, we supposed to come together as one,
Right.
but we're still two.
I think expectations are the you know how they say that comparison is the thief of joy?
Mm-hmm.
Expectations are the downfall of the title of provider.
Absolutely.
Because I think that what happens is that in a lot of cases, that's why men are struggling out here. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think
And
that's
it's
where some women fail.
that's where all women fail. That the ones that don't that the
Well, that's why
ones
I
that
said
fall.
some.
All right.
That's why I
I'm
said
sorry.
some.
Nothing
You're right. Yeah,
applies
sorry.
to
Say
Yeah,
all.
that's
yeah,
why women fail. And then he
Nothing
gonna say
applies to all.
some.
I'm only talking about those that have failed.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I put
But
it
that's
that
my
way.
thing is that you see that you are taking care of your home, you're taking care of this and that and whatever. And you don't need anyone to help you. It's not about the need for anyone to help you.
Right.
It's the need to have someone there to support you,
Mm.
to have your back. Those days when you
Right.
don't feel like doing shit.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
And you got somebody there
Yeah.
to be like, babe, I got it.
You're
Yes.
Just sit down.
Right.
And sometimes that's you.
Yeah.
So that's what I was going to say about the word. I think people hear provider and think money.
It's these labels
Right.
that we
Exactly
like
what
to throw
they
out.
think.
It's the
So-
labels.
But
You
then
know-
you go back to like when people say provider, even though we're stuck
Talk,
there
nigga.
now,
Talk.
right?
Look, I'm
You are
sitting
not-
here like, wait, we ain't
Yeah,
heard
I
from
know
you
this
yet.
nigga
Like,
is a
what's going
silent
on?
assassin in the back because he
No,
got
but like-
some shit he want to say.
When people say provider, we're using it now, but when you think about when this word was really heavily used in the
Back in the
20s,
day.
30s, 40s, 50s,
Exactly.
that's exactly what it was because the wife was home.
Right. It was
and the father was the provider.
Right.
So the mother was the caretaker of the home.
Right.
The father was the provider of how she can take care of the home. Now we're at the point of 60s, 70s, 80s of women are working and providing just as equally. And now we're in the 90s, 2010s, hell, 2020s, where houses can't even run fucking properly without two income.
And that's the point.
Yep.
So, Teddy, what was you gonna say?
I wasn't saying that.
No, you was gonna say something.
You was gonna say something.
What's your definition of a provider?
Are you a provider? And what are you providing?
We all are providers.
Because
I just want to point that out. We all are providers.
when
We
we're
all
talking about
provide
providing for a
something.
household, it doesn't even have to be the money. Are you providing support? Are you providing love?
Right.
And that's my point. Because
you providing?
what if you bringing money, but you ain't bringing shit else?
That's
Are you
why
still a provider?
A rich asshole is still an asshole. That's
Yes.
why. That's what I said when I
end of the
first
day.
heard her statement. I'm like, you saying you want the bus owner? He could be an asshole. He might own the
Spit
bus
on
company.
you. He gonna slap you
but
across
he
that
don't
room.
love his mama. He
You
don't
going
have
to jail
he-
now?
Don't
he
you
don't
overcook
have
that roast.
Cover that nigga.
Don't you overcook that roast.
I know.
He don't have a high emotional intelligence or any of the other, aspects we want in a man. He just owns the bus. So is that enough? Because he owns the bus company.
what's that
So that's
movie?
where it comes back to.
Medea's family reunion
Yeah.
with my man Blair.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I hate it. I wanted
Right.
to jump
He
through
had
the
money,
screen on board.
but he was abusive.
I wanted to jump through the screen. I ain't even gonna lie.
But most women
He had money, but he was abusive.
Most women
Her
are
sister married
stay-
the
He
bus
looked good on
driver.
the outside.
That's a perfect example. Her sister married the bus driver, who was like a godsend.
Right.
She was with the man that had all this money, who on the outside looked like their relationship was better,
Just because
and he was abusive and
just
controlling.
because it looks good
Period.
does
There you
not
go.
mean it
Side
is
note:
good.
why all Tyler Perry movies and shows always got the light skinned brother coming in as the hero and the dark skinned brother always?
And that nigga always got a bad wig. Always like, nigga, what's up with your cut, bro? Why you could have just used his regular hair?
So his character
put
is
that
always
ass
screen.
wig.
Oh my god! I hope he doesn't get to buy BET. I really hope
yo,
he don't get to
yo,
buy.
he
BET.
Might as well. He got every
don't.
show on there.
You damn sure do. BET
He on
plus.
BT
I don't want
already.
BET to be just Tyler.
know what-
Perry.
you know what
He on
BET
BT already.
You know what BET stand for? BET plus Medea. Every other fucking minute or whatnot. That nigga's putting something like, yo, man, like I don't want to say Boys in the Hood and Why Did I Get Married and shit. Like, god damn, nigga, like every time.
Yo.
But so my thing is that before I even ask this question and whatnot, because I'm gonna ask it. Why is it that it just seems, matter of fact, let's just go straight into that question and whatnot, because it does pertain. Are women's expectations a little bit too high? And we go back to that question, but first and foremost, why does it seem as if that, this is what I mean by moving the goalpost. If you feel, because women accept a lot of the shit that was going on if it's a financial windfall for them. And I know everybody want to be rich, everybody want to be well off, but it ain't nothing like getting your ass whooped on vacation. Ain't nothing like being on a beach with a black eye. Ain't nothing like feeling like shit in France. Who wants to feel like shit in Paris? You know what I'm saying? You up there, you chilling, you got a baguette.
Pooping in Paris.
Yeah,
got a
ass
baguette.
beat with the baguette.
Yeah, you got a baguette with some ice cream on top or something like that, and a nigga talking to you bad, bitch. That's why you're fat now. Like,
No.
like who wants it? Nobody
how-
wants to feel that
how
way.
can you enjoy your life when you are getting beat down in your home? Your home is
Right.
supposed to be where you find solace.
Yeah.
Your home is supposed to be where you find peace. And if you're not finding peace, if you're not finding solace, if you're not finding love, then why are you in the house?
But see, all right, so let's go back to the expectations thing. What's up with y'all expectations? Do y'all think that they too high? Because yes.
We can
I don't
only
think-
speak
yes.
for ourselves
Okay.
I don't think
as
that-
the unicorns of the world.
I'm not a unicorn.
Y'all with this.
Don't call me that because I don't want people to.
Oh, yeah, because that means something else, too.
Oh Lord.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh jeepers.
I don't think they too high. I think it's in some cases it's reasonable, but I think in today's time where it's available for everybody, male and female, to both be let me not use that word, to both be financial I guess
Financially responsible.
financially responsible people in the household, in the relationship. I just believe that some of these chicks don't even try. Like
Yeah,
they
yeah.
just go
And I
straight
think
to the
that's
I want to
the
be
thing.
taken care of part.
Right. That's true.
That's
too.
what I think. Some of them.
Yeah,
some
yeah.
of them.
I'm gonna give
Some
y'all.
of
I'm gonna give y'all a word of wisdom
So-
in a minute, but I want to hear what y'all say. Go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
done.
Wu-Tang.
I'm done.
Ty, go ahead. What you say?
Oh, I thought he was talking.
No, no, no.
Yeah, you say you pass it off.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sorry.
I think some people
Mm-hmm.
have a little high expectation
Mm-hmm.
for what they want.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not talking about like what are you bringing to the table if he's bringing this.
Right.
Who cares what's bringing to the table? What are you doing in life in general?
Mm.
It's not what are you bringing to him.
Right.
What are you bringing for yourself? Because at the end of the day, yes, he could be rich. He could come scoop you off your feet, take care of you, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But when he leaves, and he will leave,
Whoa, wait a minute.
Why
He?
will he
Why is
leave?
it just he that's going to leave?
no.
Oh,
Because he the one that can't. For the ones that are just looking to attain,
got
Oh,
taken
okay.
care of.
All right.
Those are the
okay.
ones I'm talking
got
about.
you.
Okay.
He take care of you, whatever, and you do something he don't like,
Yeah.
and he's gone.
Mm.
Where are you?
Yeah. That's
What
true.
did you bring to? When I say what did you bring to the table,
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely not talking about what you're bringing to the table for the relationship. What are you bringing to the table for yourself? So when and if this man steps off, he doesn't want to deal with you anymore. You just weren't doing it for him. When he says leave, when he tells you to get out, when he says it's over,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
how are you able and capable to take care of yourself?
Right.
Mm.
Are you
I
able
think a lot
to
of people
walk
don't
out the
think about
door
that.
That's
and go get your own
that'd be my
apartment?
biggest question.
And I always
Are you
listen,
moving
that'd be
back
my
to your
biggest
mama's
question.
house?
I'm always going to have a plan B.
I'd be like,
Thank
I'm
you.
never going to enter.
All right.
I'm never going to enter
And I think that's some
said
people's
what?
into
problem.
a situation that if somebody were to leave, I'm not going to still be okay.
Teddy wanted to say something. What'd you say?
Just go to the next person.
Is that what it is?
That's what some
So
people do.
so all
But
right.
they already have them on deck. We
See,
if they-
had that
if they-
conversation with somebody. They already had somebody on deck.
I'm triggered.
absolutely.
I'm triggered.
And that's why they always got
Right.
that's so
triggered.
easy for them to leave.
So when you
Yeah.
see that someone has moved out of person
No,
A's
not because
house
of you.
Oh, yeah.
But you said something.
and
that-
then moved into person B's house,
Uh-huh.
because person B was already on deck.
Absolutely.
Person B was already
That's
having a
true.
conversation with this person like, when you leaving?
Exactly. I
So-
agree.
so-
I'm waiting for you, boo.
So here's the
I'm
problem.
waiting.
No. So here's the problem. Here's the problem. Everything was going splendidly, and I got a little triggered because what you
Little?
said, Ty, just a little bit.
No.
The reason why I got a little triggered
Why she
is
triggered?
because when I start thinking about it, because I say that all the time.
I know.
Remember what I said about, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. I always
But
have
I
an
ain't mean
output.
it in the way that you talking about.
No. But here's the thing.
Not like I'm stashing money or
No.
nothing.
Well, I mean,
I'm saying,
yeah.
like, for example,
Oh.
I'm not gonna move into a house with somebody with a $4,000 mortgage because if that person's leave,
Yeah.
I can't pay $4,000 by myself. Now I have nowhere to live.
but see, here's
That's what I mean when I say, I'm gonna have a plan B. Not like I'm gonna be Shawnee and stashing money.
You know what
giving it to the trainer.
crazy.
You know what I
Let
mean?
me- let
Because
me-
I'm,
I
'cause
know.
I'm planning
I'ma
to
run it down.
leave. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about not entering
making
a
sure I'm-
situation
And not being
that
able
is
to take care of
dependent
yourself.
upon another person
Absolutely.
always being there, because anything can happen. They could lose their job.
Mm.
It's not always
They could
that
be in a
we're
car
going to break
accident.
up. They could
Yeah,
lose their
yeah.
job.
Correct.
They could get sick. You
They
know what I
could
mean?
walk
They could
out the-
pass away.
They could
Uh-huh.
walk
You know
out
what I
the
mean?
door
Or
and get into a
anything.
car
what
accident.
you
So
mean.
I
and then
can't
what?
be in a
Right.
house with a $4,000 mortgage
But
if
that's
I
the-
can't afford to pay it.
But that's
too.
the difference between communication and whatnot. You know what the easiest way to become a villain is to stand into direct opposition of what another person's hero story is. Your Archie may not even be that of a villain. It's just that you see, it's the 6ix9ine theory. You see things in a completely opposite way. Thanos, for instance. Thanos
Yeah.
was only a villain
She
because
don't know. You can't.
I always said that.
She's
I
not
always
a
said that.
Marvel
Right.
I don't think
person.
any villain
I'm
is
Well,
not
when
a
you-
Marvel person. I know the name. I don't know what you're talking about.
So essentially, what it was is Thanos, in order for things to in the universe to work in a specific way, because he saw the downfall of his planet, and he saw the way that the things happened in which that there were a lot of bottom feeders and people that were useless, and the useless people kind of overtook those that were useful. What his idea was, well, guess what? What if I just take half of you motherfuckers away, and I'm gonna snap half of you away, and then we're gonna restart and build from scratch. That was his thing. Now, in a world, yeah, it really doesn't work. But the reason why I bring up this villainized situation is because a lot of times men only react into the situation that they're put in. So you have this thing when I was always talking about, oh, Charles is not, you're not gonna leave Charles. You know what I mean? You've been with a nigga for 20 years. Why do you have a bag packed at the door? Your objective, the objective of being in these long-term relationships, these marriages or whatnot, is for you to even have these conversations about what would happen if I can no longer be with you. What would happen if you would die? What would happen if I have to leave? What would happen if we're no longer happy with each other? The problem is that we live in a short-sighted society. So what happens is that everything is fixated on about what's going to happen this year and next year. Nobody is thinking about 2025. Nobody is thinking about fucking 2030. They're only thinking about what affects them at this immediate point. So the problem is that the expectation is what the expectation is or whatnot. It's always this thing. It's like we running. I seen the little cartoon a long time ago or whatnot where they show the different phases in life or whatnot. You chasing the money. You chasing the money when you're a teenager. You chasing the money when you're an adult. You chasing the money when you're middle aged. Then when you're old, you caught all the money, but now you're standing on a cliff. It's the end of your life. The things that we hold important are not as important as you believe that they are. But the problem is that we take goals and we take aspirations and we intertwine them with the personal vibe that a person brings to you. If you want to be, if my goal in life is to be the best fucking delivery man that I possibly can be, who the fuck is anybody else to tell me that you are not valuable?
Right.
How, you know what I'm saying? See, that's my point. We put value, and here's the funny thing about it. Most people that say that operate in that realm are not valuable. You know what I'm saying? And at least in their own. Bitch, you less than me. Yep. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna tell me how to move when I haven't seen you take 2 steps? You're a great cheerleader, great coach from the sideline. The problem is what are you doing? What are you doing? See, that's the whole thing. The problem with it is that when you can say, I could always say, that's what I mean by it becomes a situation that's not fair. And now women are becoming the villains in their own story. They want to be the heroes. I would treat him this way if I found the right one. What does that mean? What does it all mean, Basil? You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? How do you tell me, I'm saying, how do you tell me that I'm going to change and be different than the way that I present myself if I find the one that'll make me change? That's not change. That's not change. You have to have something in you. You have to have that in you from the beginning. Yeah. I can't tell. Like I heard this. I heard another thing and whatnot. It's so crazy. Women that act masculine. They said it takes the right man for me to be feminine for. Now, what if a man said that shit?
All right, I want to address that like because I think people are taking that literally. Because I can tell you exactly what it means. Women are always going to be women. We're going to look like women. We're going to talk like women. We're going to dress like women. Yeah. What it means is vulnerability. You're not going to be vulnerable with every single man that you encounter. He has to earn that. That's what the soft part means. Like, okay, this person has shown me that he is somebody that I can show the soft side of me, and it's a safe place. Yeah. That's the point. Some people, it's not a safe place.
See, the problem is that
it's not a safe place.
Yeah. The problem is that
with everybody. Some of them look at it as weakness.
Exactly. And take advantage of you.
Understood. But those are the wolves, regardless.
But that's who we encounter a lot. We encounter there are more wolves than anything. So at the end of the day, that's why women are like, no, until he showed me.
I can trust
this is a safe place.
Right.
I can't be that.
But why?
You can get a little bit of it, but you can't get everything.
Waiting to exhale was. That's exactly what waiting to exhale was, because everyone's doing so much.
Right.
And just to be in a like you said, a safe space to where you can just go.
Yes.
But most men
let him be the man. So you don't have to.
Exactly. Most women do not want to. People think, they do everything. These women want to be the man. No, they don't. They just have encountered someone that allows them to not have to be.
Can Jason rejoin the podcast?
No.
To not have to be on guard. Right. I'm going to give you my analogy. Okay. I just want to fall back and know that I'm going to be caught. Like, don't even have to turn around and think about it. That's how I feel. You know what I mean?
So
and until I feel like I can fall back, and I know you gonna catch me without me turning around, I'm good. Cause the people in my life, like my friends, male and female, that's how they treat me. So I can't let somebody come into my life that doesn't give me that feeling. You can't get that piece of me that everybody else get because you haven't provided that space. It doesn't mean I'm going to disrespect you. I'm going to belittle you. Because I think that's what people think when they say masculine, you thinking like, oh, she cursing you out. Now, some women do that. I'm not one of those women. I don't talk to men like that. But at the same time, you got to earn the vulnerability. You don't just get it off the bat.
All right, listen
some
to
people
this,
want
though.
it off the bat.
But listen to this, though. Listen to this, though. Where is what women need to start to develop is you need to develop a danger room. You need to develop a training ground. Which is a representative of what it could be.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Because the problem with it is that when you come into a situation with a brick wall, I'm looking at a brick wall. Now, I might knock a few times, but you don't know.
Yeah, I'm not a brick wall.
Don't. But see, the whole thing is that it takes certain men the emotional intelligence to have that. Like if he lacks the emotional intelligence to even try to finesse in a situation, then fuck that nigga.
Yeah. That's the wolves we talking about.
But fuck the wolves. This could be a genuinely good guy. He has his own guards put up. 2 brick walls colliding ain't gonna do nothing but create bricks. So my thing is that a lot of times men are very alpha. They're very stoic when it comes to a lot of things. He just knows what he know. He like, look, I like you. I think you cool. Let's try to figure this situation out. And the moment, but the more I'm not even gonna say the more trepidatious that you are about a situation like that. The fuck is up with Jason? Yeah, I'm saying it starts to become off-putting.
I want to just say this to you, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah,
you speak
right
as a man with very high emotional intelligence. You're not
Which is an anomaly.
But I wasn't
There you
always
go.
this way.
No, I'm talking about right now, though.
Wait,
I'm
I
just
got
saying
it.
because
That
when
is
you
an
You're a
anomaly
unicorn.
today.
yeah, when you say these things, I'm like you
I'm
speak
unicorn.
as a man
You're
with
a
a very
unicorn.
with a high emotional intelligence.
Right,
Not
right.
everybody has
I'm not
that
Ebony
level.
K. Williams. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not talking about money, but we're not encountering a lot of men with even a moderate emotional intelligence.
Yeah.
And part of it is not their fault because, as Jay-Z said, they taught us everything but emotional intelligence. Who even knew what that was until
Right, exactly.
we became grown,
Mhm.
right?
Right.
But at the end of the day, listen, you as a man, you have to create that safe space. And that's not to say you don't get anything. You know, it's not to say I'm going to approach you like a man or anything like that. It just means you don't get everything until it feels safe.
The safer I feel
Right.
with you, the more comfortable I am with you,
Yep.
the more you get from me.
So what
But
about,
see,
what
I've
about
learned-
in reverse though? What about in reverse? What about the safe space that the woman creates? Because a lot of women believe that the presence of their femininity, their vagina, their breasts, their ass, their curves is this display of that into
No,
which that a
it's
man could
not.
just. I'm telling you.
Well, see,
It's
No,
ma-
I'm saying that it's not.
I
That's not.
think-
No, it's not.
I think, like me personally, and I don't like. It's just my personal view.
Right.
But I think it should always be up to the man to go and not chase, but go after the woman because because I feel like men are, like you said, we're stoic, we're alpha, we come with the brick wall.
Yeah.
Females have developed the brick wall. They didn't come out the womb with the brick wall.
Listen,
Yeah. No, absolutely.
So I feel as though
I agree with that. I agree with
Yes,
that. I agree with that.
How they say, preach,
There you
brother.
go.
I feel
Preach,
as though
brother.
Look, everything is out of order. That's why I'm
Yeah.
trying to tell people everything is out of order.
Yeah,
when
it is.
men,
It's
when
out of
men
whack.
are saying stuff like, "We want women to shoot they shot," we want women.
That's
no,
unbelievable.
that ain't
That's
never how it was supposed to
Alright.
go.
Women should shoot their shot.
No,
They should.
gonna
They
happen.
should. And I
No.
think there is a very small percentage.
They
when
should.
But
I'm
I
never-
have done it.
Yeah,
I
right.
have done it
Do
Right.
in a very strategic
Never
way.
do it again.
exactly.
Like starting a conversation.
Right.
Because most men are not used to women coming up to them, talking to them first.
Exactly.
Right.
And then you see where it go from there.
Uh-huh.
But I'm saying the idea of men sitting around saying, "I need women to come to me,"
It's
it's
bitch
throwing
ass shit.
everything
You
out
ain't
of
that
order
person,
because
bitch.
that is never.
I'm not saying
that
that a man. I'm not saying a woman needs to go to flock to the man to throw the game that way.
Right.
But at least display the fucking interest that you
Right.
you
Right.
find this
Don't
man
just-
attractive
Yeah,
and you're
you start a
available.
conversation.
Like, look in your
Yeah.
general direction.
Because you can tell a lot about a person's personality when they act that way.
Yeah.
Because here we go, start talking about brick walls and whatnot. At least you know that a man's wall is up or whatnot because that's just who he
That's
is.
just what we got to. Yeah.
There's a lot of women that develop this brick wall around a pile of shit.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? And when you break that wall, then you like, oh, bitch, I had to deal with this shit because, and then you this.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. Like a lot of it, you know what I'm saying? You got these girls out here, like ain't nothing like a whore that play hard to get.
That's time wasted. That is.
Oh my
time
gosh, how you
Yeah, I
like
understand
how you a hard to
How
get
you feel
whore?
about that statement?
Remember the chick that bombed all your friends?
And want to come and
They
get
wanna-
you and
wanna
want to
be-
be the wife. Bitch, get the.
Whoa, Teddy, how do you feel about that statement?
What?
We want to hear from you. You look nice on camera, but we still want to hear from you.
Yo, repeat that again, please.
No, you know exactly what the fuck we had said earlier. You guys that
What'd you say again?
Oh, Jesus.
Lord.
breaking down brick walls to expose what's behind that a woman is bringing to you. I won't say bring to the table. I'm saying what she has to show. Because a lot of it, the reason it's not shit on purpose a lot of times behind that brick wall. I think a lot of it is just that all that emotional baggage and the things that they've been fucked up with. So the brick wall is just the exterior to protect that they're a mess behind it. Now, you as a man, if you're strong enough and willing to take that shit, that's cool. But then what happens is you reveal that shit and you find out she's fucking nuts. You know what I'm saying? So that's, go ahead. What you think about that?
I mean, I do that all the time. I don't even try to break down the brick wall no more.
You try to break down the brick drawers.
No.
Let me get them brick drawers up off you.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
I don't even try to anymore.
Why?
Waste of time.
So let me ask, Teddy, are you
has the brick wall.
are you scarred? Like are you scarred by what these women have done?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Scott said, "Hell yeah."
Yes or no?
I think
Your homie saying yes. Wait,
I've
wait,
known
wait.
Ted a couple years now.
Mm-hmm.
When I first met him,
Mm-hmm.
and he was with who he was with.
Mm-hmm.
Oh hell.
Learning.
He was happy as hell.
Right.
And even from what he tells me about what like how his friends was looking at him, he was a happy person. They call him a big teddy bear. Yeah.
Right.
The nicest guy in the world, and he is.
Yeah. You
Um
went from Teddy Bear to Terminator in like a year and a half.
so it was like when he went when he went through that breakup, that tough time, like there was a difference. And I mean, he was still like he was still
He put a wall up.
He put the wall up, yeah.
and it was like a dark cloud over him. And I mean, even though he never let it, you know what I'm saying, like affect our relationship, you know what I'm saying, he was still nice to me. He was still the same Ted.
Right.
I could tell by talking to him.
Oh, yeah.
I could tell by what he always wanted to talk about. I could just tell him. I
So,
speak to this
Ted-
man all the time on the phone. I could tell. So
Breakups are like a death. You literally have to
it will
go
change you.
through a grieving
It will
process.
change you.
And most
You
people are not
jump
the same.
into
Yeah.
Another relationship. You cannot
Yeah.
jump into another dating situation
Right.
until you have really
Yeah.
mourned that relationship.
Yep,
Yeah.
Warren.
Good, bad,
Perfect
and
word.
I just
My
think he's
question-
tired of wasting time.
For Ted
Tired of wasting time.
is how can we get
Could've been the album
you
title.
to pull your wall down?
How could a woman get you to pull your wall down? What would she have to do? What would she have to show you?
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you, man. That's like you talk about a woman pulling somebody's wall down, man. That shit sound crazy.
didn't
right
say
now. I ain't
draw.
gonna hold
Brick-
you. Yeah, I'm
brick
saying.
said wall.
I'm a little turned
Pulling
on.
your
I ain't gonna
walls-
lie. Like she can
Pulling your walls down.
She gonna pull my wall
Like,
down.
how-
Like
how-
shit.
What can a woman do
Oh my goodness. I'm done
to
with y'all.
get you back to the happy place where he met you at?
Honestly, I don't want them to pull the wall down.
Okay.
You want to what?
Cool with it up.
Cool with it up.
But are you benefiting from your wall being up? Like, are you happy?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Could you
Are you
you
happy
think
or
you
you
could be in a
content?
relationship with your wall up?
I don't want to be in a relationship. I'm cool.
Is
Let me-
is it because of your last relationship?
Yeah.
You feel like you exchanged all that into becoming a workaholic. You like now I'm a grind.
That's
in
how
order
you
to be
feel in the
successful.
void, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand it.
Mm-hmm.
This is his grieving process.
Yeah.
Yeah. How
long
long? How
ago-
long has it been?
He'll be back. He'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
My guy'll be back.
How long has it been?
But since the breakup,
Yeah.
Like a year and a half.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
so
That's yeah.
How
That's
long
still-
were you together?
yeah.
I don't even.
2.5, 3 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna take some time to
Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of time. man.
maneuver through your grieving process.
Is that person in a relationship?
He know better.
Why you laughing? I'm
That's
just
That's her
asking.
brother. So
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Just
Oh.
within a
I didn't want
relationship?
to add that dynamic in there.
Oh shit.
Oh,
I thought that's
okay.
what I heard.
I thought that's what I heard
That
earlier.
wasn't-
So she is in a relationship. Now that stings, right?
Right.
so
Not really, because
It doesn't.
It ain't nobody.
Oh,
It's
they-
not a good one.
Yeah.
Because she might just be in one to be one. I actually
Exactly.
commend you for saying you don't want to get in a relationship if you're not healed from the last one, because that's the
A lot
problem.
of people
I
don't
was listening
fucking
to
do
everything
that.
y'all
the
was saying
problem.
A lot
about.
of people don't
That's
fucking.
Hold
do
on,
that.
tell what'd you say, Teddy?
I was listening to everything y'all was saying about people being up here, people down here.
Yeah.
I felt like she was from the females I usually dealt with my professional
know it
field.
is.
She was kind of down here. I tried something different. Everybody said try something different, and I was like, she
Okay.
had a good personality and stuff in the beginning. So, but she was really down there.
Different shit.
Right.
And
Get you every fucking time.
yeah, she just did some nutty shit.
She what?
She did.
There's some nutty shit.
Oh.
As a brother, do you feel like she did some nutty shit?
As her brother, I'm the one that can speak on the nutty. Yes,
Oh,
yes, she
wow.
very much. And it's just like people will say, like I'm not the type of person that will like go to war for family just because they family, because that don't fix nothing.
Right,
And
right.
and like that's how a lot of dysfunction and toxicity within family members. That's how people stay the same. And it's just like I hate as like, you know, as a community. We as families, we like to sweep shit under the rug.
No
We like,
accountability.
oh, that's just Uncle so and so. Oh, that's
Right,
just your
right.
sister.
That's the
No,
truth.
I don't care if they my blood or not. If they are terrible human beings, they are terrible human beings. And if I don't want to be around them, I don't want to be around them.
That's right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
So it's just like whatever you gotta go through. Whatever. Now, when it comes to protecting them, like life or death, all right, cool. But
right.
It's,
I can
it's not
understand.
that.
Yeah,
it's
I
not
get,
that.
Yeah.
It's just
I
she
love you,
was-
but I don't like you, basically. Or I don't like what you do.
I don't like what you
Yeah.
do, and I don't like who
And
you
that's
are.
two different things.
I said that at my uncle's funeral.
You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
love you, but I don't like what you do.
You don't-
know
you
what I
don't-
mean?
like, you
and I
don't-
don't want to. I don't have to have you around me, and you make peace with that.
What was you gonna say, Teddy?
So pretty much after all that, you know, she was on top for a while. Then she fell down, tried to come back to me. I declined. Then she went back to her baby father like 3 days later.
Oh,
3 days.
somebody will take me.
God damn.
So I was like,
Look, sorry.
so that's why I was like, replace him.
Kelly, you ain't shit. He's just like somebody to take me. God damn.
I said sorry, but that's what the,
But-
the
Kelly.
moment called.
Low hanging fruit.
Yikes.
Low hanging
What
fruit.
you
Wow.
can get.
It's
You taking what you can get instead of
Yeah,
But that's what a lot of people doing because they don't like to be alone.
exactly.
yeah.
being
So they
alone
get-
is a
so they
disease.
get
those
right.
people
It's
that-
abandonment issues.
Being alone mean you got to deal with all that
You got to
bullshit.
deal with everything,
all that you got to
Right.
deal with. You got to deal with
But
yourself.
and the fucked
and
up
you just
thing
carrying
is
it
that-
into another situation.
The fucked up thing is that okay, now you don't want to be alone, so you jump into another situation.
Yeah.
Right.
But then that situation ends.
Yep.
When does it become?
When do you take the moment
Thank you.
to look in the mirror?
And say, damn, maybe
Right.
it was me.
Yeah.
I have fucked up in my life.
It's always me, even if it's not. And
But you
people
know
and
I've
most people
learned
aren't real
how
enough to
to-
say that.
So, but
correct some things about myself.
Yeah.
so Teddy, besides work, what do you do to subsidize the relationship portion of your life?
Strippers and crawfish.
You
Yo,
make
that's
you
gangsta.
make music, right?
What I do is
That nigga said,
Oh, he's-
I got plenty $40.
oh, he's
I
not-
got plenty $40.
he's not even lying. What I do is
Just because I'm not with somebody.
Wait. I think that's the name of this episode.
Strippers and crawfish.
Strippers and crawfish is
We
crazy.
had a couple of names.
so basically I got a bar in my house.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got my studio equipment set on top of it where I record that.
Right.
So I called strippers over, had them dancing while I'm sitting there writing and just like thinking. I don't touch them or nothing. I just be sitting there just
That's
getting
crazy.
ideas. So my new album that's about to come out.
Yeah.
It's about all this, what's going on in my head.
Yeah.
Nice. You a true artist.
So I'm
I
gonna
understand.
ask even deeper question and
got
whatnot.
Huh?
Now, listen, I'm running a podcast. I can ask whatever the fuck I want to. It's a little odd, but your sexual needs, good brother. How's that working out?
Yo,
He said I got plenty $40.
Honestly, I really have a wall up there too. I don't want to be bothered at all. Completely.
Really?
I understand. I
completely shut
understand.
down. Like,
Oh no, nigga, you gotta talk to somebody, bro. You gotta talk to somebody. No, because the reason why is that because what happens is that here's the issue. The moment there's levels to this shit. No, there's levels to this shit, and it's not even you know what I mean. Just to say that for you, there's levels to this shit. The moment that you'll find the wall coming down and whatnot when you start to feel like you know what, I'm willing to get back out there, but this shit has been swirling internally. When I was talking about the women that got shit behind a wall, what happens is that you want to be the best you for the next person, and you gotta find a spot beyond what you do in order to elevate yourself. You gotta find like there's a like I say this all the time, man. And I probably said it to y'all before. There's our fear, and then there's our courage, and in between that. These things are so hard to become friction like this. But the friction, this in between, is your godlike. You ever conquer something that you've been afraid to do for so long, and you feel like you're on top of the world. That's your godlike. That's where your empathy lies. That's where your understanding lies. That's where everything that you've ever wanted to do, you know what I'm saying, in life and to be the happiest that you've ever been, like when shit won't bother you. This is where you need to get. The problem is that we all living way out here. We got pockets of this. Pockets of that. Clapping. It's like fucking. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what it is. It's pockets of that. That's exactly what it is. When you fucking, you ain't got a care in the world but that. That's the pockets of this.
You also have to be careful with
compare God-like self-awareness to
because you know why? Because you're doing the action to create. Isn't that God-like?
But
you know what I'm saying? That's what it means. So therefore, yo, that's exactly what that's exactly what the fuck it is.
Stop.
Sorry. I
This
apologize.
album that you're working on, and
Right.
you're processing things about
As an artist.
this situation as an artist, you also have to be careful because you're going to have to perform this album.
Right.
So that was one thing. Amy Winehouse, that Back to Black album, she poured all her pain into these songs, right?
Yeah.
And then the album took off.
that's the cover.
And so now she has to perform and go through these emotions all over again. Over and over and over.
See what I'm saying?
You got to kind of be careful.
See what I'm saying? Like
What?
even that, but that in itself, you want to kick the right bitch off the side of the mountain. You know what I'm saying? Not the one that might have had your back. Because the moment that she seems a little like she shows a little inkling of familiarity in your pain, don't ever have. See, that's the whole thing about people that's different and whatnot. What happens is that when you start moving and then you get back into the situation, don't ever put yourself in a position where you become familiar. Like somebody does something familiar, you be like, man, that shit remind me of what such and such. It's a trigger.
triggering.
And that'll be the one she be like, no, I didn't mean it like that. Too late. Boom.
Like
You
what
off the
just
side of the
happened with
fucking
us.
mountain.
That's what happened with us. As soon as I said that I would have a plan B, you was like, that triggered me because women got a bag by the side of the door, and I wasn't even talking about that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I apologize.
It's
No,
not.
you don't gotta apologize.
I'm
just
glad
saying,
that
that's
I'm glad
a
we
great example
Right.
of
It's not about
asking for understanding.
It's not about being in a relationship with one foot out the door.
Right.
It's about being in a relationship knowing that if this relationship should one day end,
For whatever reason.
that I am able
Right.
to take care of myself.
Right.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. I want to
For
make that
whatever
clear.
reason.
I'm not necessarily saying in the back of my mind, oh,
This
he's
is
leaving.
ending.
Right,
This
right,
is
right.
not-
Anything can happen. Life is unpredictable.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But
That's all.
but that's the reason why I'm not saying it's not
Or
to come
even
at you.
take care of us if it need be.
No, I
in a
didn't take it that
situation.
way. That's why I explained to you, because I know when I say that, immediately people thinking Shortney O'Neal, she's, you stashing money. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not talking about that. I'm
She got
saying
stage money. She got 5 kids by that nigga.
no, but she was stashing money back then before she left, playing her exit strategy.
But I just think that the reason why I say talk to somebody is because it wasn't, and opening up even more on your podcast is going to put you in a position in
It
which
is
that
therapeutic.
it's therapeutic as hell, and it'll also help you you'll start to say things out of your mouth that your brain
Right.
was internalized for so long. You know what I'm saying? And it'll get you. You have to become familiar with your pain. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable in that space, because what you've done is you've made yourself massively. Yo, nigga, you make music. You make music and shit at a clip I've never seen niggas do.
That is now you growing.
Right, exactly. So get uncomfortable
There's a new
in those
comfortable.
spaces or whatnot, rather than like your wall is your wall, but still be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? If I see something, you know what I mean, that's out there that I like or whatnot, I'm gonna give it a chance. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna be so passive of the shit. Yeah, a lot of these chicks out here ain't shit. But, you know what I'm saying? Give them an opportunity not to be shit. And just know that you strong enough to deal with, like, oh, I see you ain't shit. Nah, and then
No,
I'll
I understand everything everybody's saying, but I absolutely respect him also at the end of the day, because too many people in his situation will start dealing with women and damage them even more, knowing that they really were not ready.
Yeah.
That's how the
do
cycle
anything,
continues.
right?
Yeah,
that's how the
that's
cycle
true.
continues.
Hurt people gonna hurt people,
Right.
and then them
So
hurt
it's
people gonna hurt
better.
people.
It's
So,
better for him to go through his process,
Right.
his own way.
When I
Yeah.
start calling people, y'all should just stay going, because I'm trying not to hurt y'all.
What?
Ain't nobody said stop talking about your fucking stable. She's talking about her stable.
but
like,
I'm just
I really
saying,
don't-
I don't know what you're talking about. I do not
It's
have a
better. It's better for him to do that
The
than
lies.
to get involved with a woman who might be,
right.
in a good place. She healed
Yeah.
herself, and now she's encountering you who hasn't healed, and now you messing up her process. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what?
You know how they say, don't. If you don't have good intentions, leave that woman alone.
Yeah.
That's just it.
Yeah.
So I respect the way he
I heard
is
something the other
handling it.
day.
You
and
said
it
what?
was
The podcasts haven't helped. I actually been quiet, staying
We
to
know.
myself.
I know, but that's
We
what we
know.
trying to
That's
tell
why
you.
we
why
trying
we
to
talking
But
to you
when I
now.
bring it out of
You'll
you.
see, I be talking like,
yeah.
Talk.
Yeah.
I talk
Gotta
like,
talk.
But it's just like, because like I said, I've known him for a couple years. I know
Yeah.
Ted, so I'm not the type of person that's gonna poke and pride and try to pull it out of him, because I know how he deals with
Right.
things.
Yeah,
So
I see what you're
I
saying.
let
Eventually,
him
he's
have
gonna be
his-
ready to.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I just be letting
Not
him rock.
until.
I got him though. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's bro.
Right.
Yeah.
But
So-
you did open up. We wouldn't have known none of this if you didn't start talking. So I mean,
Yeah. Shout out to you for that. Ooh, that was a lot. So
that was good.
to wrap that portion of it up and whatnot, Ebony K. Williams.
Bye, girl.
I honestly
Listen.
ain't nothing.
Bye, Felicia.
No, I really want to give her a message though. Like,
Oh shit.
ISO on me, like real rap. Nothing is going to change until you change you. At the end of the day, you can't. Yo, she like at the end of the day, you can gaslight, you can say all the big words and all the fancy shit and all the metaphors that you want to.
It's
But
just show.
But she know what the real.
But
deal
now,
is.
know what it is.
now you put yourself in a position where men are going to approach you,
There you go.
knowing
Yep.
that this is how you think. Now, I
Absolutely.
wanted to go back to something when she said in the other clip, her mother was a bus driver. She didn't mention her dad. She never saw a man in that role, and also she saw her mother be a bus driver, which in her mind equates to struggle, and in her mind, I'm
what
not
she
going to
wants.
struggle.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I understand where her preference comes from, but the
Yeah.
last thing I want to say about preference is when you're dating, you have to make sure your preference is not linked to trauma, right?
Ooh,
Because a lot of
shit.
women,
Oh,
a lot of women want a man with money. A lot of women want a man with money because they got done dirty by somebody that was broke.
Or because
So
they broke.
now it's like,
Yeah.
oh no, if I'm going to get done dirty, I'm going to at least get something out of it financially
I'ma
if I
cry
can't
instantly.
in any way. So when they're like, nah, I'm not messing with no broke man no more, because they
Right.
equate that broke man to getting done dirty.
We got, man.
Saying, it's the truth.
We got a lot of work to do.
The moment.
A
It's
lot.
We got a lot
And-
of work to do.
I be
will
saying
end on
Thanos
this.
was right. I be saying that shit every day.
Thanos was completely
I be
right.
saying, yo, where's my fucking?
I
Where's
heard,
my?
Yeah,
I heard
Infinity
this
Gauntlet.
statement. I heard this statement a couple of weeks ago.
Right.
Healing is temporary.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa. Go ahead. Keep going.
Healing is temporary.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you're healed from one thing does not mean you are wholly healed. So healing is actually a continuous cycle.
Absolutely true.
So as long as you're working on you, there we go. The moment you stop working on you,
then it becomes. Yeah.
So, little shameless plug. My book, A Fresh Cappuccino Sugar, that's what it was about.
Say it again.
Healing in correlation to making a cup of tea. As many times as you sit down and make a cup of tea, that's as many times as you sit down and go through the healing process for whatever that looks like for you. Childhood trauma, current, things that's going on, dating issues, family, whatever.
Right.
That's what the whole thing was about.
Yeah.
Another shameless plug. You was talking about self-care. I got a journal called Self-Care is Before Anything Else. So I'm proud of you for practicing self-care today.
Wait, hold up. Both of those were your books?
Yes.
Where can I? Because I
On
like,
Amazon. Both of them on Amazon.
Yep. So yes.
Before anything
So,
else.
I didn't like the way you just looked at me.
No, I was just saying. What you
Okay.
mean? No, I'm just saying.
I don't know, because you be sneaky.
No, we just talk about self-care, whatnot.
Yeah,
I mean, the sun going down.
Physical copies.
I don't. Not with me, no.
Also, they just straight.
It's on
digital,
Amazon.
Straight digital.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but now self-care is a big thing when the sun go down too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And it's before anything else. Meaning before
There you
you do
go.
anything for anybody, you practice self-care. Every morning, the first thing I do is process my own thoughts before I talk to anybody, before I text anybody, anything. That's my self-care. Or either it's as simple as, you brushing your teeth and you play your favorite song.
Yeah.
You've done self-care. Like, people always think, like, I don't have time for self-care. No, you can literally do it while you're doing something else. It just means you're not doing anything for anybody else.
Right.
There you go.
You are focused for one point in the day
Yes.
on you.
I practice self-care every
And
day.
who,
It's like
when you
crazy.
who else is when you look around your house, like, who else is focused on you? If you're focused on everything in the house and taking care of everything in the house, and everything works because you work, who is making sure you're okay?
right.
So if no one else is there to make sure you're okay,
Right.
you have to make sure you're okay.
Tell people no. Say
Masturbation
no.
is great self-care.
No, I can't. No, I'm not doing it. No, I can't come. No, I can't talk about
Oh no,
it.
you can come.
Say no.
Masturbate, you can come. Masturbation is
Saying
great
no.
self-care.
I just can't attend.
Say no to. That's saying no is self-care. That's a big one. Say no.
Oh my
Saying
It's
no.
been a-
Oh, and without guilt.
Yeah, without.
'Cause I know why I said no, so I don't feel guilty.
No,
at
I
all.
don't
And
wanna
say
go.
and
No, I can't
say
go.
yes to yourself, because masturbation
yes
is
to yourself.
great
Whoa.
self-care.
Oh my God.
The best. Like, honestly, take care of yourself. Light a candle.
Clean yourself up,
Lord.
man.
Find your favorite movie
Clean yourself
and
up.
go nuts.
On Tubi.
You know what I'm saying? On
On
Tubi.
Tubi.
Ain't got no porn on Tubi. I'm talking about
on
you.
XNXX.
Oh, gangster. Oh, shit. That's what the fuck I'm talking
And
about.
go to the Black Amateur section.
Black
Oh
amateur.
my God.
Absolutely.
Not black amateur.
Black amateur section is the greatest. one.
But you might see somebody you know in it.
Oh,
Oh, Lord.
shit. You ever see somebody you know on that shit before? Oh, shit. Twitter After Dark is another motherfucker, too.
Yo.
Ooh, baby.
First
I
of all,
didn't know it got that dark.
oh,
over there.
Twitter get
I ain't know it got that dark over there.
crazy. Twitter, go between the hours of 12 and 4. Just go to your Twitter feed. They are busting it open like, what? Nigga, ain't nothing like stumbling in the crib like, hey, oh, it's just me? Oh, okay. La, 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 la. Okay, you know what I'm
No,
saying?
my pants.
You know what I'm saying? Oops, there goes my shirt up over my head. Oh, my. Shit. Gotta love some motherfucking
I'm not
self-care.
responsible for him on
Yo.
this portion of the show. This is all him.
Neither one
I
of
don't
us.
care what y'all talking about. Self-care is the shit.
Look, that's
Self-care is bae.
Yeah, exactly.
It's bae.
Did y'all hear
Before
about that
anything
with
else.
like off topic or whatnot? That was a great time. You heard about the girl that the girl, she was on what you call it, and she said that her doctor told her to stay away from the rose because it was rattling her eggs. I'm saying, first and foremost, I was like, I don't think you're supposed to insert the rose, but that's a whole different topic. And I'm like, damn, she's going,
Insert the rose.
she's going crazy. No, she said that the doctor said that, is there something wrong? Like have you been, like, are you near like an electric compound or a nuclear reactor or shit like that? And she was like, what? She was like, because it seems like you got some radiation and whatnot going on. She's like, radiation. She was like, well, I use my rose daily. She said, no, you should. She said you should. I know you ain't talking. Oh, all right, huh?
I don't have a rose, so whatever.
You got the
I don't have a rose.
Jack
I don't
Hammer
have a rose
7000.
either. I don't have a rose either. It's always sold out. Go ahead.
Damn.
Y'all some freaking.
She get the updates.
It's always sold out. It'd be like out of stock every time.
She get the she get the updates on the shit. Like
find it every 2
Google,
days.
the rose is still
Oh
sold
yeah, you know how they be like
Notify
notify me when it's
back in-
available.
Notify it's available. Yup. You know what? You got the
Notified.
rose like the PlayStation 5 out this motherfucker.
And nobody better not cut my cord even.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, you got a cord?
I was making.
Oh, all right. Kelly's had a joint with a cord attached. I said, how the fuck did you do that? She was like, I don't know. It had a cord. Plug it out.
Oh no, they do got cords now. It's like a charger, like they
wine.
go to the phone.
Oh, all right.
The
So
wine. You
was
gotta
the wine.
you gotta plug it
But
in
yours
the wall.
wasn't a chargeable.
It don't do batteries.
Oh, all right.
Because I'm glad they stopped using batteries because listen, ain't nothing worse than the batteries die and you don't have no more.
Yeah, they don't.
No, I stay with a pack.
So it ain't no batteries.
stay with a
I stay with a
Stay
pack.
with a pack. So they just.
I mean, during COVID, a lot of stuff was closed, so you know. you
Yeah,
ran
a
out
lot of
batteries.
stuff was closed.
Yeah. You ran out of batteries, so you
Hell
wanted
no.
to be able to plug it in the wall. You know what I mean?
These AA's are not available today. Check it back tomorrow.
Everybody
Shit.
Listen,
Now they got,
COVID was.
I know.
all right.
COVID was a motherfucker, huh?
COVID was fun.
Masturbating with your mask on and everything. I ain't gonna
Ever
get.
had somebody pick you up and take you to the toy store? Okay.
No,
No, I just went
I had
myself.
somebody give me one, but I never had nobody take me to the store.
Yeah.
I'll say maybe outside of two,
She went on
all
a
the
shopping
toys
spree.
that
Mhm.
I've gotten have come from one person.
I know that's nice of him.
Y'all heard of GoPuff?
I know.
Don't they got sex toys on there?
Do they?
They
They
got
do.
sex stuff at Target.
Shit, you can get. They do.
They got vibrators at Target.
I
No,
know about
those are
Target. I ain't know
back
about
massagers.
No,
Wait, what
Hold
Target?
on. Go
Every
Puff though.
Target.
So I
thought
go
you
on the
on
app
Bustleton.
and the
Let me go up there
delivery
right now.
driver is delivering me a
I
toy
was-
to my
I was
door.
just there.
Hold on. What
I
at a
was
time?
just
One
there.
at a time. Who said? What would you say?
No, he
Ty?
said the sex toys is on GoPuff. I said I'm just thinking about that. They gonna come to my house to
What did
deliver,
you like? Yo,
deliver
you
the
a
toy.
nasty motherfucker.
You imagine what the driver is thinking when he see that order?
That
Like,
nigga walk up to you and be like, walk up to you with the shit on his shoulder and whatnot. Like, yo, this shit got a chainsaw engine in it. Like, you alright on it? Like, you alright?
KY jelly.
But that happened during COVID with Amazon. They said the Amazon driver said people was ordering vibrators.
And I
left and right.
guarantee, I guarantee you, one or two of them women found their husband in the Amazon driver.
Whoa!
That nigga walked up. Oh, the rose available on GoPuff.
GoPuff.
Do it say it's out of stock?
No, it's available.
Thanks. Good luck.
Nah.
I'm
What?
getting it delivered to somebody else's house.
Well, you
so-
want y'all about to say you want them to
Hey,
order
yo,
it for
can
you
you,
so they can you can just cash it
Can you pick that up for me?
before you run it. Before
Oh, what if they ask
I
for the
know.
ID though?
I'm gonna come to Crush and get it.
Now, you just gonna get it delivered to Crush or whatnot
They gonna ask for the
under
ID.
my name. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this shit? Like, nigga, you got something from erotic boudoir in this motherfucker? I'm like, I don't know nothing about this shit. I'm calling.
Get it
I
from
know. Put Steve name on it. Steve
Yup.
Steve
Whoa,
Andrews. Put that nigga name on it.
I'll put Steve's name on it.
There you go. Put that nigga name on it.
He gonna open it like.
What the fuck is that shit?
Killer.
Yeah, I'm about that Steve a nasty nigga. He'd call everybody up like, yo, something came to the joint today. You should put it on the barcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he's a wild boy. He is a wild boy.
That is hilarious.
Quick. All right.
The rose is on GoPuff. How much is it?
What's that? That's the
Yeah,
Target.
yeah, means.
that's the Blockbuster 9000?
That's the.
Oh, all right,
that's
all right.
the
Yeah,
yeah,
it's-
means.
I don't really want the rose.
I
though.
seen shit in Rite Aid before I seen shit in fucking Target.
I heard
Let's
some
see.
things.
Rite Aid got this shit right
Target
in the back.
has
Oh, Vegas had a whole aisle of this shit.
Target has the +1 thumping arouser, the +1 Lux dual massager,
The
and
plus
the +1 vibrating plug.
the +1 thumping arouser. My nick, the thumper.
Or the arousal serum.
Yo, I just want.
What that thumper look like?
I just tell you, yo. Yo,
I think that's another joke for the
I meant to get it. I meant to get a spinny gawk for my birthday too. I meant to get a spinny gawk gawk for my birthday.
Wait a minute, you can pick it
Yeah,
up at
yeah.
the store.
The spinny gawk, the
There's only
gawk gawk
3 left.
3000.
I bet it is only 3 left.
Yeah, the joint for the dudes, the spinny gawk gawk, like it twirls. Yeah, the spin. No, not for the girl, for the guys. Yeah, you put your shit. Yeah.
And it twists and
And the twist. Yep.
Yeah, the spinny gawk.
Spinny gawk, but it's called the gawk gawk 3000.
It work. I had to put grease on it.
Oh shit.
Vegetable oil and shit.
We gonna have to cut a few things out.
No, y'all about to say no. I ain't cutting none of this shit out. Quick.
old.
All right, quick. As guys, do you? Nah, I can't ask y'all that. Guys have an option. Women really don't have an option when it comes to it.
That's the gawk.
What you call it? Do you lube up or do you go dry hump
In which one?
on your own?
Oh,
What?
I ain't even gonna lie. I go dry.
Me too.
I cannot lie. I go dry.
Oh, I ain't reached for a lotion in 10 years. Fuck that lotion, nigga. This is war. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't in the trenches, you gotta be in the trenches. We out here. Fuck all that extra shit. Let's get it done. Let's get it over with. I'm sorry. I thought I was the only one.
Don't make us feel like that. Don't make us feel like that.
No, man, because niggas be telling, like I listen to other podcasts and niggas be like, yo, you an animal if you do some shit like that.
Like, listen.
I'm a fucking animal then.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? That's
I'm in the moment, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
ain't got time to get up and go look for the jergens. I ain't got time to go get up.
the fuck is the
Oh,
the fuck is the shea butter oil, man? That's bullshit. Nah, I'm not looking for nothing.
I ain't got time for the men's
This is the-
Vaseline. I ain't got time for that.
This is the moment, nigga. The moment. The game on the line, niggas. Fourth quarter. Y'all, you got one shot. God damn. All right, TV. And then we get out of here. Anybody see anything interesting on TV? We always talk about TV every week. We talked about Kelly. Kelly just finished the first season of Bel Air. Because
she only did the first.
she only did the first season.
I'm on season 2 now.
What episode?
I think 2.
Oh yeah, this season was good.
This season went.
I know that Jazz and Hillary are together,
Yes.
and she asked him to borrow his car.
Oh, that's where you at.
And the what's the name? What's my girl name? Chris Brown ex-girlfriend.
Karuchi.
Karuchi
Yeah.
was like, it looked good if I'm driving it. And I stopped because I'm just like, Jazz gonna fuck you up. Jazz gonna fuck you up. You done let this bitch get behind this car. You don't want nobody else driving this car. I just could, like, my nerves.
I can't wait.
My nerves could not take anything that happened after that. So I had to step back.
Keep watching.
I can't wait until you finish the season because
Yeah, you gotta finish the season.
that their relationship is a extremely good conversation.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Keep watching.
Those two,
Okay.
and of course the AAU dynamic was a good.
You got any TV movies y'all watching? I ain't even get a chance to see Guardians of the Galaxy.
I
watch
watch
Power.
I
I'm
watch
going to
stuff
see it.
that.
Oh, you watch Power?
probably,
Did you see it yesterday?
Yeah.
Woo! Smoking on that sex pack.
Nah.
How did they kill that
Sex
nigga?
is out of
Because I
here.
haven't seen it since the old Power.
So, okay, Method Man
Uh-huh.
is Davis, the
Okay.
lawyer,
Mhm.
right? His brother played last season masterfully by Redman. I don't know who this dude is.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Scheduling issues.
Oh, they switched it.
Scheduling
Because
issues.
Redman didn't want to get vaccinated, he said,
Yeah.
and they want him
Oh,
to get
okay,
vaccinated.
okay.
So some other
Yeah, he
dude
did.
is playing it this year.
Mm-hmm.
Whack.
But he was in jail, but he was sick.
Okay.
So Sax and him been trying to find a way to get his brother out of jail to get him into this treatment, whatever.
Right.
Gets him out of jail, gets him into treatment. Sax, he been feeling kind of funky, and
He was a CI.
he was a CI for the feds.
Oh shit.
And being a
Tyreek-
lawyer at the same time.
Right.
Shit.
And Tyreek found out.
Right.
Oh shit.
And being that Davis is Tyreek's lawyer,
Mm-hmm.
he told him, he was like, yo, this is why it's so much going on with me.
Mm-hmm.
He's a CI.
Mm-hmm.
He's a snitch.
Right.
And so being that who Meth deals with, because now he's in with the Tejadas, which is Mary J's family. They the drug dealers or whatever.
Right. Mm-hmm.
All the information that he's been getting
Yeah.
as a lawyer,
Mm-hmm.
he's been feeding.
Okay.
Mary J. Blige's daughter got hemmed up.
Yeah.
And before Method knew it, he sent Sax down to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
That's when he found out from Tyreek that the lawyer,
Right.
was what. So he goes down there, comes up with this little thing. He slides a piece of paper to the daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Like, blame this shit on somebody else when Sax comes back.
Right.
That way we know where we got this information from.
Right.
Oh, okay. So they set him up.
Set
okay.
him up.
Right.
His
So-
brother comes to the office.
Right.
And he's telling his brother, like, I found out he's a snitch. He's like, yo, let's go take care of him right. And he's like, no, I got to handle this a certain way.
Right.
His brother's treatments, he told his brother his treatments was working.
Mm-hmm.
They're not working.
Okay.
He wants to die.
Right.
So he kidnapped Sax.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of figure it out between Tyreek and Davis
Mm-hmm.
that these two things are connected. They find him.
Right.
He's trying to talk him down. Damn.
All right. So who? You about to say who got the gun?
The
who
brother,
pulled the trigger?
the brother had the
Davis's
gun.
brother, Method
Right.
Man's brother,
Okay.
was like, no, I will handle this. This is the way it has to be. Whatever.
Right.
He shoots Sax.
In the head.
No, in the back.
In the bag.
Through his
Back?
heart.
It looked like it hit. It looked like it
Yeah, it went. He hit him in the bag, and it went through.
It went through.
to his
Oh,
heart
Went
shit.
right through his heart. And he's like, no, this is the way it have to be.
and shot
Shot
himself.
himself.
Oh shit! Crazy.
So him and Tyreek on the side, like,
2 for 1.
Look, Tyreek did kill like 6 people. Even he was like, "What,
what
the?"
the fuck?
I'm like, "You killed like 6 people, but this blow you
Damn.
away."
What Brayton?
You giving away all types of spoilers. I just want to know who
You
the
don't
fuck.
watch
I
it.
mean, by the time
know.
this aired, people should have had watched it. It came
Yeah,
on
it
yesterday.
came out yesterday.
Like,
Trust me, you can if you go on TikTok,
yeah.
if you
'Cause
go
somebody,
straight enough, you'll be able to watch the whole damn episode because people don't know how to just keep shit
yeah,
to
somebody
themselves.
ruined it for me before I watched it.
That's how it was with Snowfall.
Mark my
Yeah.
words.
People
That's my
ruined
show.
that. For
I
me.
think, and I seen this somewhere else too, so people thinking like I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I think Braden is going to catch his first body, finally.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause he was supposed to kill a few people.
Yeah.
But I think Braden is finally going to catch his first body and kill his uncle.
Oh, he definitely gonna kill his uncle
He going to have to.
with that Ponzi scheme, messing
have
up
to.
everybody's money. That's
He
crazy.
gonna have
So
to.
any other TV?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
because
sorry.
I ain't never watched
RSJ
it.
going to get into some deep shit.
Any other TV movies or whatnot? I want to see Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm going to see it tomorrow.
I was
Oh,
watching.
alright.
I was watching Atlanta, the Childish Gambino TV show.
I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
never get into
Really-
I
that.
just can't.
I can't. I
It's-
tried like 3 times.
It's because I'm not trying to. It's not just a watch and understand thing because I
Just
couldn't.
watch a couple of times.
It's well for me. I had to get a little like reading thing of it to explain the episodes.
Atlanta for Dummies?
because-
Yes, I can't.
Yeah, something like
Okay.
that.
Now, Atlanta for Dummies is crazy.
It really because it
Yeah,
really it really just break down the whole episode. But in the 4th season, Childish Gambino goes into this whole metaphor for white people, and one of the episodes was about the roles being flipped on it did the thing where if white people were judged based off of their ancestors and what their ancestors did in terms of owning black people,
Right,
they
right.
had to pay whoever it was, like let's say you're Dan from The Office and your grandparents owned my grandparents. So now you owe me. I can say that I can come take your house. Well, the government says I can come take your house. I can come take whatever, all your assets and all of that shit.
Right,
It was
right.
crazy. It was like you got to watch it in order to really get it. But it's just like
I ain't watched none of this shit, man. I have not seen like I catch episodes of shit frequent. You know what I mean? Like periodically, but
Yeah.
I'm just not. I don't know, man. My brain is up. Like when I find something, I'm like, all right, I'm tuned in. I'll
Yeah.
get to it and whatnot. I'm kind of falling out of Seeking Brother Husbands. I thought it was thorough or whatnot, and it's just not anymore. That kind of that shit kind of fell off or whatnot.
Seeking Brother Husbands.
Oh, and the
It's a
two
soap opera.
No, the women on here are black. Remember Seeking Sister Wives? So he's got a couple black women on there, and what they are is that they're married legally to one, and then years later they pick up
I
another.
saw a preview of that.
And then now most of them are in search for another one. You got one, she looking to have a baby with a new dude.
What the
She looking at one now. I think it's all
Seeking
bullshit.
brother husbands.
I think it's all bullshit.
King brother husbands.
I think it's all bullshit because I
Damn,
think
she
that-
got one. She got two. We couldn't even find one. God damn.
I can't say that again. I can't even find one.
I can't even find one. She got two.
No,
She
you
being
can't.
I'm
greedy.
making that statement. I can't even
being
find
greedy.
one.
Can
Being greedy.
find one.
She's
Yeah.
being greedy.
You can
It's
find
just
one.
not
Okay,
the right
I'm-
one.
But not only that, y'all
The right
listen.
one.
I don't
Sometimes
know.
women,
I
like-
can't
like,
find
think,
none.
honestly, I think that
I'm
honestly,
chilling.
Told you it's because I'm too considerate. You don't believe
I
me.
think poly situations work for a lot of
No.
people. You don't think? Oh shit, that's a whole nother topic. I think because I think that in certain instances or whatnot, because of the fact that we start talking
I
about
don't even think he know what he did.
I don't think.
I don't
what
think
what
so.
what what. I'm not stirring the pot.
We'll talk about it later.
I'm not stirring the pot. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
you
Yeah,
are.
that-
You cooking spaghetti right now. But listen.
oh shit.
Meat sauce. With the meat sauce.
Whoa, what the meat sauce? Pause.
And
God
the pasta
damn.
mix. That's what you
What
doing
the
right now.
fuck?
The big pot.
Meat
What
sauce?
stirring the meat sauce.
Big pot of meat sauce?
Yes.
Y'all
Pause.
both nasty.
Pause.
Grated cheese.
Y'all both
Meat
nasty. That
sauce.
shit
You
is.
tried it. You tried it.
That shit. That
Like
shit.
I
Is,
said, I told you before, I'm too considerate. That's why I can't find nobody.
that's bullshit.
And
Nah,
I'm
it's the
considerate enough.
It's
So where's the happy medium between her
No,
being
so look, somebody
over-considerate
told me,
and my
listen,
under-considerate?
somebody told me this week, right, that I gotta be mean first. And then once I get with somebody, be nice and considerate so then they could be like, yo, she changed for me. But I'm like, I don't know
No,
how
I
to be
changed
mean.
back to who I was.
I don't know how to be mean. I don't know how to not be considerate. Like,
Where do
who
you
I am.
where do you meet most of the guys that you talk to?
It doesn't matter. Anywhere. Like wherever. I could be in the market. I mean, I've met people everywhere. So
What about
it
church?
ain't got nothing to do with it. I've met the pastor who
Oh.
turned into Leon Lonnie Lust. So it doesn't
Oh
matter.
shit. Oh.
No. Wait a minute. No. Call me love. Call me love.
I'm in love.
What was you expecting this pastor not to want none? What was going on?
No, it's not even about him wanting something. It's you wouldn't expect a pastor to be approaching you in that.
What did he say?
I was hanging with a pastor today, please.
Oh no.
Oh, y'all need to stay away from the pastor.
Probably fantasizing
You
about
just
you,
asked
Kelly.
me if I met somebody in church. I'm telling
No,
you.
wait,
Well,
what
at
did
one point in time, could have been my husband.
You said who?
Huh?
A pastor?
Yeah.
Could have been your husband.
Yeah.
Why? What would
We
you?
talked about that.
Yeah, I know, but she fucked it up, didn't you?
No.
Oh.
No, he fucked that one up.
Oh,
He
did he?
did.
The pastor did?
And
He
I,
got scared.
yeah, I was
No,
honestly,
honestly,
to
he
a
got
Haitian
scared.
priest.
Ah.
He got scared because he was living down south and I was up here. And he was bringing his kids to his mom for their mom for the summer.
Right.
So he's like, yo, after I drop him off, we're going to spend the day together. And I've known him, oh my God, we used to work together. So I've known him for years, way before my child.
What is
like,
that? What is that noise? Is that me? Is that me?
Yeah.
That ain't me. No, that ain't me. Oh, all
Put
right,
your
all right.
phone away.
Oh, that's what it
phone.
is. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, I'm like, all right, cool. You know, he's like, take the day off.
I had to hit the back, like probably
the back.
play with the cords in the back. Cause
Is that what-
Yeah.
You are absolutely right. What the fuck is that about?
yeah, that's
one of-
usually a
one of the
connection
cords.
problem.
Yeah. Go ahead. What you saying?
So, he's supposed to come up, drop the kids off. We're going to hang out.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to spend the day together. I didn't take the day off. I'm in school, so I'm, doing my schoolwork while I'm waiting. He calls me like 9 o'clock at night. Now the whole day has gone by.
Hmm.
Where are you at? Oh, I'm still in North Carolina. I didn't use my PTO. Thank God. I mean, I had work to do, and I finished my work, and I probably really needed to concentrate on my work.
Right.
But you wasn't even considerate enough
To even.
to just say, I'm not leaving at the time I thought I was leaving
Mm-hmm.
or whatever.
Communication.
So he comes up, and he was like, yo, can I talk to you before I leave? Well, what time you leaving? Well, I'm going to hit the road like 9 o'clock. I was like, so you expect me to come out my house and talk to you in my garage while it's dark outside while you on the... No, it don't work like that.
Right.
He's like, answer the phone while I'm calling. No,
What?
I'm not answering the phone. I'm not doing this. No.
Trolling
I'm
ass
not.
pastors.
Uh huh.
So
Crazy.
I continued to talk to him.
Uh huh.
because you got to come back and get these kids. So I'm gonna give you one more chance.
True.
You did the same thing.
Damn.
So now
Crazy.
I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. For what?
Mm-hmm.
He fucked that up.
We good
2
now.
opportunities.
Like
Well.
we good now.
Right.
But and we talk we talk shit about, we could have been this, we could have been that, and the third.
Right.
But at the end of the day,
You ain't
I'm
shit.
gonna feel like I feel. I'm gonna feel like you
You ain't
wasted
shit.
my time.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
It is what it is. All right.
That's his favorite saying. It is what it is.
It is what it is. All right. We're going to wrap. We got to come back. We got to do a part 2. We're going to do, you know what I mean? We're
Yeah,
going
this
to
was
wrap
great.
and whatnot. This was great. You did a good job. Clap up for everybody and whatnot. Get with us on IG at Mr_Know-It-All_pod. The Facebook fan page, Mr. Know-It-All Podcast fan page, Mr. Know-It-All Podcast on TikTok. And please, as always, send all of your fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery over to the Gmail account at MrKnowItAllPod at gmail.com. That's MrKnowItAllPod at gmail.com. Well, this has been a blessing. Episode 150. I'm happy to have everybody here that was here. And thank y'all so much. Taya, socials.
Oh, Just Tire Brand LLC.
All right.
On Instagram.
Oh,
sorry.
Instagram, that's on IG.
Yeah.
Scott, socials.
On my IG is Scott_Vibe Official. That is all regular English spelling for everything.
Oh, all right, yeah.
No. E is the 3 is the vibe. No. Everything is regular.
Right.
Everything is regular. Regular spelling.
Now, what's your podcast called again?
Podcast is called Odd Topics. It is pending when we'll come back.
Right.
Hopefully we'll have some help from Mr. Know-It-All himself.
Yeah, absolutely.
On trying to expedite that. But yeah, we're shooting for a summer return.
Yeah, there you go.
You can
Yeah, the
still
summer.
do small stuff in between, though.
Yeah,
Just to
absolutely.
keep your audience.
Absolutely,
Name out
absolutely. Yeah, to build the audience up. Absolutely. What you call it? And y'all start an Odd Topics page too.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? That's big. So even when y'all go live and y'all come back, that'll be good. Like I told you, we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Ted, socials.
The
Why you
real,
laughing?
Brick wall, Teddy P.
Brick Wall Teddy P.
You hoes ain't shit.
Turn
but
them
I'ma
off.
let you know. I'm that dude. Go ahead.
Bitch, I'm done.
it's the real _I30, common spelling.
Mm-hmm. My man.
And when your album coming out, what's it called?
Oh, yeah, the album.
Sorry, had enough.
Sorry.
I could drop it any time. It's done.
Anytime.
Done
Is
already?
it done?
I ain't got no label.
He said,
I wrote
yeah, that's what he said. He said, I ain't got no label. I'm that nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Whenever I'm ready to go, I'm ready to go.
Look,
I drop it.
I wrote a verse. I'm trying to put on somebody's song.
Oh,
Hopefully-
shit.
I'm dead
Hopefully,
serious.
Oh, yeah?
hopefully I can get Mr. Haku on the bonus track.
Yeah, how about that? Yeah, look, I told you. I got the beat. So, you know what I mean? It's a little departure
Got
from
the beat.
from things that I've normally done before. But I'm
Yeah, he
Got
does
the
that.
beat.
He does that.
yeah, this nigga
He
sent
likes
me.
to throw
He sent me
you.
the. I'm like, holy shit! All right, catch the beat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's all.
Yeah, he does
But
that.
I fuck with it. All right, Kelly Q, what are you doing this week? You all right? Everything good?
I'm good.
Got a
I'm
date tomorrow?
good. No,
Guardians.
I have a date to see Guardians tomorrow. Yes,
That's so nice.
I'm paying.
Oh.
All right, she
Oh,
Now you being
shit.
considerate again.
Pay it in the. You digging in your pocket
I'm really surprised you ain't catch that one.
in the stable?
Who am I paying for?
Good horses.
Oh.
The only person I'm paying for.
Oh, never mind.
Oh yeah, that don't count. That don't
Yeah,
count.
your
That
child
count.
don't count.
I'm taking my son.
That don't count.
Boo.
take it
Actually,
back.
well, okay. So actually, I was supposed to have a date on Wednesday
Mm-hmm.
to see Guardians,
Mm-hmm.
but we both have to take our kids to see it. So we're both taking our kids to see it tomorrow. But
Oh.
we're going to see it together
Mm-hmm.
on Wednesday, and I am scheduled.
So you can watch it. So he can watch it again and fall asleep.
I can't stand them. I can't stand them.
It's about to be
He
civil
about
war
to
in here.
cut. He about
It's about to be a civil
cut.
war in here.
Oh man.
We on the same side.
Listen.
Y'all ain't
Yeah,
catch
do
that
nothing. I could do this all day.
Look, and I gave it right back. It's about to be a civil war.
You are absolutely right. I could do this all day. Oh man. On the roost. All right, here we go. So
Way.
On behalf of everybody that has joined me for episode 150, love everybody out there. Thank you for supporting as long as you have. Please keep supporting. I'm gonna start putting the Cash App up because I like money too. Don't nobody ever ask and say, nigga, do you want the Cash App, huh?
You gonna show your feet or something?
One of these days I'm gonna pull my titties out.
Your
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you.
OnlyFans.
One of these days I'm gonna pull my titties out.
I done seen some crazy GoFundMe's that get filled for nothing. For nothing.
Yup.
Like, so yeah.
Watching people eat crabs.
And these the mukbang? The motherfucking mukbang is crazy. A mukbang, yo.
I done seen people get fat. Like when they first start, they cool, then blow up.
Yeah, because they got
keep
money to pay
going
for
on.
them king crab legs all the goddamn time. Yo, mukbangs is different, man.
Got a thing
seafood
for
boil
watching them
every
clean the
time.
rugs.
Huh?
They have the ASMR.
Oh yeah,
Clean
I
the
love
rugs.
watching the clean rugs,
my God.
power washing, like
Yeah.
all of that stuff.
Not just be sitting there like that.
I like them when the woman is naked
Calming.
and she cleaning. The naked cleaning
I've
is
never
the shit.
seen that one.
You never seen naked cleaning? Oh, that shit's everything.
I've never seen that.
Porn category?
That's Black
And you
Amber.
find
mean,
that
I'm-
on XNXX?
I mean, yeah, I might have found it on Pornhub. You know what I'm saying? But
Like-
it's still
That
naked.
sound like a
Lustful
porno
MILF
scene.
cleans
Still-
garage.
yeah.
Lustful MILF cleans garage.
I got to go check on the dog now, so come on.
Yeah. All right, man. Love y'all dearly. We holla at y'all on behalf of my guest, the Gezzy the First, Scott Vibe, Teddy P, the lovely Taya.
Teddy B.
It's my sister, y'all.
Teddy B.
More ways than one.
Why did I say? I always say Teddy. Did I say Teddy P? It's Teddy P.
Oh, God.
Teddy B. Teddy.
He want to say Teddy Pendergrass so damn bad.
No, it's Teddy P.
Turn them off.
Teddy whipping that pussy.
He like Teddy Bear.
Turn off the lights.
That's
Teddy.
No,
B.
he the aggressive Teddy B. Turn him off.
I know. Teddy B. And of course, my lovely co-host, Kelly Q, the Q-ster.
I hate that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm Mr. Know-It-All. Oh, I forgot the goofy shit.
Oh, shit.
I don't really have nothing goofy. I ain't really got nothing goofy. I ain't got nothing goofy. You know what I'm saying? This episode 150. I'm staying
Look in the
smart.
mirror.
Huh?
Oh, my bad.
All right.
If the
Okay,
bird,
so now,
I got one.
He's dry.
now I'm going to get goofy.
Oh, he dry.
Well, not.
He said he was dry.
He said
Ladies.
he did it dry.
He
yeah.
said he do it dry.
Ain't nothing wrong with doing it dry. Ain't nothing wrong with doing it dry. You know what I'm
Just had to
saying?
get you back for your
Because I trust my hands.
your little shots.
At least you know where your hand
all
been.
day.
All right, all
At
right.
least you know where your hand
That's
been.
cool. That's cool. Women just don't ever
One of them.
All day.
You know what one of them been?
don't ever find yourself pointing at each other in the Spider-Man scene.
Huh?
I know you. I know you. You know you. You know you. Who know you? He know you too. We all know you.
Asshole.
How we all get here? How we all
And now it's time to say goodbye to all my
That's a
Negro
Patreon
friends.
conversation.
Love y'all to death.
Listen, we definitely getting on
Peace.
Patreon because there's a whole lot of stuff to settle.
Peace, peace, peace.
Well, you shouldn't be such a smart mouth, Mr. Know-It-All.